Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
Yeah. Well,
Welcome,
yeah. Kai, I'm excited to have our guest today because
As opposed
we've been
to
talking
other
about this
times.
for a little bit since I met her.
Every previous
After
guest.
her
Yeah, other guests have sucked. I'm excited for this one.
her Kill Tony set recently
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Have all three of you been
It
on
was-
Kill Tony?
Yes, I think so. Everybody
Damn.
except you, bro.
I got to sign up.
Dude.
I'm not a comic, but I
I
better
was
sign up.
Don't sign up.
465th last night.
Do not. Do not sign up. Do not collect $200.
Yeah.
Do not pass go.
Do not pass go.
Go directly to jail if you sign up and you've never done comedy before.
No,
get
actually,
absolutely
I said
wrecked.
this. I wanted to give her a proper introduction because I'm like, for all the joking, our first ever elected representative,
official, yes.
Which is great.
Very fun.
And she's representing District 26 for the Delaware House
For
of
Delhi.
Representatives.
For Deli Welly.
So we're excited to have her. The Honorable
Excited to be
Madinah
here.
Wilson-Anton is here with us. Thank you.
Thanks for
Welcome to
having
the
me,
cast.
guys. This is
There we go.
fun.
Okay, I got that out of the way. You have a Wikipedia.
Yeah.
We should add. We should add. Josh,
All right, done with that. All right, what you got?
We should add your Kill Tony to this Wikipedia. Oh wait,
not
it is
there?
there. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if
Yeah.
it's not there,
What?
that's
Someone
nuts.
told me
I
that.
was
yeah.
like,
Someone was like,
I was
there's a-
literally thinking that,
Kill
and then it
Tony
was
section.
there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, also you have a Wikipedia, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, being an elected official and all.
It's pretty boring though. Like I prefer whenever I go into somebody's Wikipedia page, my first stop. Well, what's your first stop, you guys? When
I
you go to a
usually-
Wikipedia page.
Like on a certain...
Yeah, like where are you jumping to?
That I'm usually going on that top thing.
Yeah,
whatever
like
that
the
is, that
first
The
thing.
little- the
like
little summary?
Yeah, the
What
little
do I
summary of like,
need?
who is this
Nah.
person?
I want to know about
personal life.
all the well, okay, personal life if they don't have
Yeah.
issues and controversies. That's
Right.
where I like to go.
know the background.
You know, like
hey,
That's
controversies
because that's
and
the
issues.
business you're
I
in.
want to know what they got into.
Yo.
it's like, what they doing?
You know,
what
and
are
I
they
feel
doing?
like I haven't really made it because I don't have one of those yet.
Well,
This could be it.
You can still get invited
Yeah.
to the Eyes Wide Shut parties. Like they're still on the menu for you.
I never
Names
finished that
on the
movie. I
list.
never finished it.
yeah.
I never finished it.
I
I
don't
heard
know
a lot
that
of good things about it, and then I
it's-
was like, "This is weird." And it just
all
kept
I know
getting
is that
weirder and
Kubrick died
weirder.
right after they made that. And speaking of
Figures.
man, I tried, dude. I just said that. I'm like, we're not gonna do that now.
No, not jumping right into that.
That's crazy.
Uh,
A lot of craziness, but
yeah, let's talk about Wikipedia graffiti.
yeah. Wikipedia.
Yeah, have you ever
graffiti.
edited your own Wikipedia
No,
page?
no.
No? No.
That's,
I've
that's
edited.
Sick. That's a
I've,
sickness.
I've edited others, including my
Yes.
dad's. I've done his.
Your
which,
dad has
well,
a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, he was on TV for a while. For his most of his
Entertainment
career.
Tonight.
Yeah. He was an entertainment journalist, and
Yeah.
then on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that used to be like it.
The
Mark
thing,
Stein.
yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shout out Mark Stein. He just
Shout
won
out Mark.
He just won an Emmy though for
Earlier this year, yeah.
he.
Are you a nepo baby?
Do you think I'd be a nepo baby if I was doing this?
I don't know. I,
mean-
don't know what your heart's desire is.
Yeah.
I just met you today.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? In
Who
the
am I?
absolute
Who amongst
essence of
us?
the world of the word, yes, I am a nepo baby.
No, yeah, Your dad was like.
So you're part of your dad's Wikipedia page.
His dad has way more followers than him.
Yeah, and
Can
like
you click children though? Does it say number or does it say names?
it does say names. I'm pretty sure it says names.
that's cool.
I'm not sure if
You gotta
I'm
get
like.
your own icon. You gotta get yours to light up blue so
Yeah,
that
so you
somebody
can
can click
click
on.
it.
That's what I was saying. I don't know if it's clickable because I do know I have an IMDb, which
They're okay, cooler than
different.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Cooler than Wikipedia.
All
That's
I know
only-
is if
yeah.
you can't create your own wiki. I mean, I guess theoretically you could, but
That's like throwing your own surprise
Yeah.
birthday party. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
it's like,
What are we
look
doing?
at this. This guy's important.
Let's schedule a therapy appointment. Let's find ourselves a therapist.
Hey, you might care a little bit too much about your public image.
well,
there,
it's
buddy.
like yeah. That's but now you're an elected official. That's crazy.
Yes.
I mean, y'all aren't in session right now.
Correct.
You're out. But you're here, and we've had some fun. We didn't do Kill Tony. I'm sorry for that.
No.
We
Yeah.
sat.
We put
and
ourselves through the
waited.
torture that most comedians put themselves through at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
which is to wait around.
And they
for your
don't
day
let
to
you
be
film
filmed.
it because obviously you don't want filming in the trenches where they see what's really happening.
But you can talk about it.
You can't if you take your. Didn't they say that? I'm pretty sure. You can't
no,
record
you
in
can't
there.
record in there.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
The
It's
first
like,
time I went, I almost got in trouble because I didn't know that, and I was trying to do a
it's like it
real-
doesn't even make, but it doesn't even make sense because it would make sense if they were simulcasting the show where people could be
Yeah, like
putting
if
it
you were
up
seeing the
before
live.
it comes out.
Yeah.
They're not. They're just playing the one that's posting on YouTube at the moment.
Like
so
the one that's
there's
going live
nothing.
that
What
day.
what
I
is
think
there
it's
to
just
be?
like the vibe and the like.
They don't want you to.
I think it's. I mean, there is something nice about that.
Well, I think if anything, it might be because we can't have nice things because a few people fuck shit
They
up.
always do.
And it's like
Yeah.
because probably some people come in and film stuff and make a whole thing that they're trying to
Yeah.
like.
Actually, the first time I tried out for Kill Tony, there was of some other comics that were there, were filming a documentary, and it was fun. And
Yeah.
then they ended up adopting me. I say adopting because I'm not from Austin and I didn't know anybody.
No.
And they were like, "Oh wait, you do politics? What?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like trying not to tell anybody, and they were like, "That's cool. We're going to some mics. Want to hit some mics with us?" And I was like, "Yes." Please don't traffic me. Please don't. I'm
It's like
comic.
people will know I'm
please
missing.
Please don't traffic me. I have dreams and goals.
Like, I don't want
I
to
have
be
a
a price
family.
tag. Ooh,
I have a
yes.
mommy and daddy who love me.
Yo. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but yeah, that wouldn't happen anymore because you can't film in the
Right.
hangout space.
I
but-
could definitely see some folks rolling in there trying to like put a production on of like, oh, here's what's going on behind the
it's
scenes of Kill
interesting.
Tone. It is, yeah. Objectively, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like this is where they're waiting and like this is the bar they're at.
Yeah.
But
But it
you
is
know.
also nice, I think, to have in this day and age places that are not being filmed. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and to like have to actually be present in the space and like I just did Topgolf for the first time today. I didn't take a
nice.
single photo. I wanted to.
Yeah.
I was like, I kept wanting to ask my friend, yo, like catch me, like, because I was doing kind of nice. I was looking kind of nice, but then I was like, why? Like, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, just exist.
That's a mentality that I've always had because one, my dad being on camera for most of his career, and also he's also a photographer. So as a kid, it was photo central, like all the time. So I adopted the mindset of exactly that. It's like, come on, like, can we just like enjoy this? It's like,
Right.
I understand that you have your camera out and, you know, you want to cherish these memories. And, you know, in hindsight, it is fun to be able to like look back. But in the moment, it changes.
It takes you out of that
Yeah.
feeling like you're just present. So
Also, like the process of like asking for a photo, if someone's like you want to take a photo with, it changes the dynamic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an ick.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, yeah, I never. But it's funny too, because like I ran into Silent Bob
Oh.
at 7-Eleven, which is like if you're ever gonna run into Silent
Yeah,
Bob,
it's his natural habitat.
like Jay and Silent Bob. Are you familiar with?
Oh, I'm supposed
Kevin
to know
Smith.
this. I think I'm.
Do you
too-
know
I'm
Kevin?
too
You have to know
black
Kevin
or
Smith
too
because
young.
he's. I mean, he's directed
or
like
both.
no, probably. No, he's directed
Yeah.
a lot of movies that
Oh,
are
the name. Yeah, it's right.
Jay and Silent Bob. And
Was he also in Clerks? Is that-
Clerks is his.
Yeah, I think
Clerks
this-
is what his made him like famous.
Yeah, I'm like
But
just too
he's-
young to like really know them, but I've seen this before.
But their whole like thing, their whole thing is they sit outside a gas station.
Yeah.
And so to run into this character,
Yeah.
to him, but he was like he told me to pull my phone out and take a selfie. I was like, I wasn't even gonna ask him.
honestly,
was
whenever
crazy.
someone does that, I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Thank
you're
you
giving me
for-
permission to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, because to me it was like my thought process wasn't to even ask, because I'm like that's me. I think it seems like
You're just enjoying the interaction, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like,
And you were gonna tell us anyway,
yeah,
like that happened. Like it's not
Yeah.
gonna be the photo. To tell
Exactly.
us. We were gonna believe you.
Yeah.
You could be lying.
exactly.
I don't see the photo.
It's like you're an asshole
But-
if you're like, are you sure? Like, do you have a photo? Is that actually
Yeah.
him or was it just some homeless guy?
He's like, yo, nigga, Bob.
Well, and
Yo,
also-
I'm Silent Bob. What's up?
I think like
he
to
could have said that to me.
me,
I would have been like, I heard of you. Yeah.
I think to me too, like just to be around people of that like higher and status level, influence, whatever. Like I think I said this yesterday. Like I'd rather not even know if I was around a person that's like of a certain level, because I'd be like, I'll be myself, as
Yeah.
opposed to like,
Yeah.
and that's happened for me here on a couple of occasions where it's like, I'm glad I only found out.
Yeah, you're just hanging out, and then someone's like, you know who that was? And you're
Yeah.
like, what? Okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't
Yeah.
get weird.
Yeah, that's
Like-
the coolest thing. It's like when you don't know who they are and like someone else points it out to you, you're like, oh, actually, like that was kind of the best way it could have gone.
Yeah, yeah.
We're actually like having a conversation like normal people and probably how they want to be treated too.
Well, that's
It
how
must-
you
it must
approach
get
everybody
exhausting.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
with the right mindset, I think.
If you're dealing with paparazzi all day and people, like going out in public is now an endeavor for you, that's a
That
way
sounds terrible.
different
Yeah.
lifestyle than anyone
Honestly,
can relate
like,
to.
Being a politician in comedy, there are a lot of times where I don't want people to know that I'm a politician because I feel like they judge me differently once they know. Like if I get introed as a politician, I'm like, great, now I got to do a lot of work to
Like,
win them
awesome.
back. But then also I think people are just more like generous kind of, and they're like, oh, like you're doing this on the side, like kind of thing. And I'm like, no, I want you to judge me like every other comic. So like I enjoy going to places like Austin where people don't know me and I can just do my set and get out. Whereas in Delaware now people are like, I know you.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you were in the newspaper about the such and such thing, and I'm like, that's not why we're here.
It's like we're here to laugh.
Yeah, let's
I'm
not
here
talk
to
about
make
property
jokes.
taxes
Yes.
tonight.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think and honestly, he's a shitbag, but like Trump's like one of the most irreverent presidents we've had as far as his rhetoric. And in that way, it's like the idea is like you would never expect the president to be conducting themselves as like a stand-up comic would, or with that level of disregard for words being said.
No,
but that's how he is.
It flies in the
so
face.
you're living
of,
in a world now where
Yeah.
the president is up here riffing.
Well, was I telling you that yesterday? That like about a year ago, I was at a political event and some of my mentors were there, and they were like, "So what are you thinking? Like, you gonna try to keep doing this comedy thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I feel like I gotta pick. Like, I gotta either like lock in and like invest my time into comedy or politics." And they were like, "Why?" And it was like I think a week after the election, and they were like, "Trump just won re-election. Like, what are you talking about?"
It's like you can do both.
Do
He's
both.
doing both.
He's literally
Yeah.
doing both. And they were like, if Dave Chappelle announced today, I'm running for president in 2028, like he would be a serious contender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Like people like actually talk about and like theorize of like, oh, like Jon Stewart should run. Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. So
like
they were just
picking
like, why are you
entertainers.
trying to limit yourself to a lane? And I think you're right. I think it is kind of like the post-Trump. Even Zelensky is like,
He
"Yeah,
changed the
you know?
political game, the
Yeah.
landscape entirely.
100%.
It's like both sides took the gloves off, and honestly, we're not better for it. We're not better. I told you if you want a great civics lesson to watch those 1960 Kennedy Nixon debates and how two people on opposing sides can still show
in the
respect for their
middle.
opponent and be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how debates should be done. Like
They shouldn't be
You don't
about,
have to be.
like,
If you're resorting to
golfing
name calling,
and how good you're at golfing and
And
whether
yeah.
you carry your own clubs or not.
personal attacks and
Yeah.
like, yeah.
you're like she just.
But
shows
no
a top
one,
golf.
no one's gonna watch
Oh,
a
I
debate
did
the same.
call back. You know, I was just talking about like the actual presidential debates.
Yeah.
Don't bring up
100%.
top golf. This is a podcast. I thought you guys were fun.
We try.
We keep it
Yeah.
lighthearted.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
This is fun. This is fun.
So what was your golf handicap? Tell me now.
It wasn't that kind of golf game. It
No,
was
you said
like-
tennis is your thing. Tennis.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, nice.
Well, yeah, because I told Cody that was my first time playing Top Golf, and he was like, "Well, do you golf?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "But you're a politician." And I was like, "I already got one rich people sport. Yeah, I can get by.
You
in
gotta
tennis,
have one.
You know,
Yeah.
You gotta broker
you know,
deals.
I can
Deals
I
get
can
deals be
ride a
getting
horse
brokered.
if it's going slow. That's enough rich people stuff for me.
I think for like men, the way golf works is because it's slow enough to have a conversation, but it's in motion the whole time. So it's keeping things in motion, conversation, whatever you're doing, right? There is that, I think. I don't know.
Makes
I'm just
sense.
pontificating here, but
No,
I
and
mean, that's the point of a podcast.
right,
golf has
Let's
always
do a little
been
more
the
of that.
pontificast.
not just politics, but also just business centric. Like,
Yes.
that is something like back, like even more in recent history. It's like if you didn't golf and you're a businessman, like you're not making deals.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to,
Well, like
play nine at
I call
least.
it playing ball. You know, like just like because we were talking about this too, and let's dive into it because that's why we're here. like with you were writing an essay. You said something you were writing. Can
Yeah.
you tell me about? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh man, we're talking
please?
about so that means I gotta finish it. We've been working on it for a minute now.
Well,
You guys are my
Publish it.
accountability partners. Accountability
didn't wanna
partners.
talk
Okay.
about it now. You got to talk about it.
Okay,
Go.
so how do I set this up? So people talk about politics, and they're always like, how long are you going to stay in politics? Because eventually it's going to consume you, and you're going to be one of those people, and you'll sell out, right? So there's this concept of selling out. And I think a lot of times when people that are not in politics talk about it, they talk about selling out like it's something unique to bad people. Like, if I were in politics, I wouldn't sell out because I'm a good person. And having now been elected for 5 years, going into my 6th year, I feel like the what's the word I should use here? Like the default is the longer you're in, the more likely it is, if not inevitable, for you to become a sellout. And however you want to define that term, right? So what I'm working on is this parallel between selling out and catching a virus. And I think if you don't go into politics, working on your immune system, thinking about who's in proximity to you and like herd immunity and ways that you can actually improve your health as like a social actor, you're going to catch it. So like I'm in my essay, I'm calling it like the virus is Agent S selling out and outlining the things that I've done to try to avoid doing that. While also kind of like setting the scene of like, where this like patient zero emerges from. Because when you walk into, your first day as an elected official, people change how they act around you. Like I talked about a little bit like what it's like being a comic who's a politician and like the deference that I get in places where I'm like, this is not helpful to me as a comic, right? Like it's
You're getting
me.
like underhanded pitch a little bit with it.
Yeah,
you feel like, You want I want the fastball.
Yeah, I don't want to be Michael Jordan in the beginning of Space Jam where he's like,
I get it.
Don't swing,
I get it.
don't swing. Like I want to play.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
So
yeah.
like, so like the first day you get down there, people are literally not calling you by your name anymore. They're calling you by this honorific, like my technical title is the Honorable Madinah Wilson-Anton, State Representative. Does that mean that we're all honorable people? No. Right? I remember feeling really weird being in certain spaces where staff, when you walk in, they'll just be like, representative, representative, and I was telling Cody, like, it feels good. Like, it's like some people, maybe like Bernie Sanders and like maybe 5 other people on earth are like, ugh,
Shake that off.
Yeah, but like the average person, like over time, if you're not checking that, you're going to start to like that too much. And it's addicting. And, you go to an event that you don't have a ticket for and they're like, you don't need a ticket. What do you mean? Like, give me a second. I got a seat for you. Did you want to eat anything? Do you want anything to drink? Don't worry about getting up. Like, that's nice.
Yeah. Most people would objectively like that experience.
Right.
It's just a matter of the process of
Now,
getting there.
could you
And
just say yes, son?
I think the problem is a lot of people like us think that they're immune to that. So they go into the space like, well, I'm not a bad person, so I'm not going to sell out.
Yeah.
No, you're just a person that has like natural, like it feels good to fit in. It feels good to be noticed. It feels good to be treated right. But you got to also like surround yourself with people that keep you humble, people that check you, people that share your values. A lot of times you end up like in this new space of people that are just like yes men that are like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. You're doing great.
Like, you're crushing it.
Yeah.
It's like,
And like
keep this
That's what
going.
Diddy did.
I was telling people as I was working on this, I was just like, stop telling me I'm doing everything right.
Yeah.
Like
No. It's like,
and
I
they're
can handle it. You can critique me. You
and
can
they're
tell
like,
me
well,
I'm doing
you are
something
doing
stupid.
like really great
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, let's think
Listen,
about what I
if
can
you
work
want me
on.
to give you tags, no, I'm just kidding. you want some workshops?
Yeah, we
Right.
can edit. We can edit
Yeah.
on stage, guys.
Like,
Like,
come on.
Go away.
But
It's live, but is it
it's-
really live?
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. And like when people around you sell out and you don't, then everyone that's like looking to you is like, you're really killing it now. Like, and the bar gets even lower. And I noticed that in like the last couple years that, cause I'm a progressive. So like people in the progressive space in Delaware are just like, oh yeah, Madinah, like she's our VIP, she's our MVP for 2024. And I'm like, okay, cool. But like, what can I work on? Because like I don't want to start to like relax and feel like I got this. So it's interesting. I will eventually finish it.
Yeah. No.
Now
well,
the pressure's on.
Well, I like the idea.
It's the editing that's like. Ugh.
I like the idea of comparing it to a virus because of that sense of like once you catch it, once like that you're first like diagnosed, it's like there's no changing it. It's like you have that.
So
sort of thing.
that's not how I write about it though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that like so if you got COVID, right? Like there was a point where if you caught COVID, you were likely going to die depending on your like demographics and stuff. But like the average person catches COVID nowadays and does what?
Has
right?
a rough couple
like,
weeks.
Yeah, but like there are things you can do. Like you can take I haven't taken it, but like Paxlovid or something like that. You can hydrate. You
Hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, and like if someone around you catches it, you isolate
Zinc.
from them, right? Like, so I
Z-Pack.
don't look at it so bleak as like once you start to show these tendencies, you're done for, but that there are things you can do to check those things. And I share examples of things that I've done where I'm like, oh, like whoops, I'm starting to yeah, like I got into an argument with some friends of mine about a vote that I took, and I got really defensive about it, and I still feel like I'd made the right decision. But I was like, oh, like this is an example of me still feeling comfortable talking to people that I used to talk to before and letting them like give me shit for a decision that I made and feeling like I was on the ropes and I had to defend. Like some people get elected and they stop going to those spaces. Like as soon as they have an interaction like that, they're like, I'm done. I don't, you guys don't know what it's like. You're not down there in the trenches. So you don't get to criticize me. And I think that's really dangerous.
Definitely.
So,
and that plays into ego as well of like, what I say goes. And like I have the tools in my head. Like I'm this chosen one to make these decisions.
Yeah. I think
Terrible
even
for
if you feel
narcissists.
like you're making the right decision, you should always be equipped with the ability to defend it. And if you can't do that, like you're not in the right profession and you probably didn't make the right decision.
Definitely. Yeah, especially as to like why you might leap to defend it, like whether or not that's like the right decision to make or that you might be benefiting based off the decision.
Right.
The reason why my mind went to the virus, similarity there is because I feel like a lot of people see selling out as that thing like once you've done it, you're viewed completely differently after the fact.
Yeah.
That's where my mind went.
Yeah.
Not that there's not things that you can do to treat it and remedy it, but in terms of public perception.
Fair. Totally fair. Yeah. And I guess the way that I'm defining selling out is it's not like, oh, this person took a check to like vote a certain way against their constituents, like what their people want in their district. I think it's much more of a slippery slope than that.
Yeah.
So like I would say like a symptom of selling out is if you used to hang out with your boys and they used to give you shit for decisions that you made and then you stop hanging out with them and they're like hitting you up and they're like, hey, we want to talk about that bill you voted on. We don't think that was the right move. And you're like, oh, I'm really busy, dude. I'm like so buszy.
It's like you I can't even think about you.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
But you're hanging out with different people now that all agree with you.
The ones that are affirming and become like this echo
I
chamber.
think that's selling out.
Yes.
It happens very quickly. You start getting invited to events. You feel like you have to go to them because you have to go golfing to make deals, right? Like you do need to interact with people you work with, but those people, like you have to treat that space differently. And that's where I go back to like PPE, right? Like you got to handle people differently. And if you know that, PPE.
Personal protective equipment. Fucking HR.
Yeah. Because like if you know that everybody in your, like it's Thanksgiving time and like all of your cousins have COVID, like, and you're going to go to Thanksgiving, you're not just going to like kiss your cousin in the mouth. Right?
Like that's not something you do.
I mean, we do that on Christmas normally.
Right.
Other holidays, Thanksgiving.
Even if they didn't have COVID, why would you do that?
Because you're Tom Brady, you're the best quarterback to ever. No.
Like, wait, what
I'm a
does
comedian.
COVID
You gotta exaggerate. You gotta exaggerate. Yeah.
Give a little hyperbole to it.
Yeah. What were the 4 rules?
It's one of the 4 elements of a good joke, Joshua.
Okay.
Exaggeration.
I want
surprise.
Yes.
Conflicts, which clearly there was a little conflict
Shout out
there.
to Jay Whitecotton, favorite of the podcast. Hey, Jay. Hopefully you're listening. He's not listening.
No, no one's listening.
I want to talk about, rewind it a little bit with you, though. Because the gist is like money and politics, but I'm curious about your initial election. Like, how did you fund it? How did you get your campaign out there? Like, was it a grassroots type situation, or did you actually get like, because it's like you, as like just a general cynical American, I would be like, oh, they just had their campaign contributors who paid them to get elected, and then they just kind of, this is how we want you to vote this way or whatever. You know, it's like, but if you're grassroots or whatever, then it's a
you're not
different
beholden.
story.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, so it was a grassroots campaign.
Okay.
So I ran against my former boss in what became a 3-way race, and it was funded by people we knew. Like I called up every family member that I knew had some money, and like I got like lists of people who'd supported progressives in the past, called them. Yeah. I didn't have. I mean, I don't have any money. So like, there are like rich politicians that will fund their own campaigns or like lend their campaigns money, and I never lent my campaign a dime because I didn't have any.
Yeah.
But I think we raised like $20,000 like the first year, which was a lot for a local race in Delaware.
No.
But like in other places, that's like not
like
even getting
pennies,
paper.
yeah.
So like, it's hard.
Yeah.
And like one of the examples that I will talk about when I finish this essay is even in a grassroots campaign, you still have people that will feel like I donated, so you should do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a really big falling out with a friend of mine who had donated a lot of money to the camp, like a lot in, relative to how much money we
proportional
raised.
to
She
that.
was one of the top donors. And I was just like, you're like, you can have your money back. Like, I'm not gonna like,
this is not a buy-in thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm here to represent the people and you're one of the people.
yeah.
I gotta
And
get
like,
everybody.
you're being really mean.
It's like, hey, like, don't
So,
call me
like,
bad words. Like,
yeah,
that's rude.
I will give you your money back. But
What did they
even
want
in
you
that-
to do?
yeah, it was like really dumb. It had to do with a party that she didn't get invited to.
Wow.
It was like really dumb.
That
And
is
it was
so petty.
And it was because the person that was running the party organizer and her had a feud.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well, I can't invite her because
Yeah.
the one organizing it is the one she's feuding with.
Yeah.
And she was like, I donated all this money. I can't believe you didn't.
It's like,
invite
it's not
me.
my
And I was
fault.
like,
You can't.
it's
burn
not personal.
bridges.
It's like, yeah.
Maybe you should
Like,
burn
this is-
bridges.
yeah, like, this is between you and them.
Maybe
Like,
you
I
should
don't-
work on your
Oh,
social
it became
skills.
between us and everybody.
Lady.
It became it was like so typical progressive, like inner schism. It was like so textbook and like, come on, guys, this is corny. But even in that situation, I was like, dang, like, do I really gotta tell her this? Because she does give me a lot of money. Like, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the phenomenon, right? On like a really, like on a microcosm, in a microcosm kind of vibe. So yeah, I will talk about that when I finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once money gets into play, like it changes how people treat you and also how they feel owed.
Yeah.
Like they feel like they have a right to that.
Well, and that's the thing. I
Even
was
though
like,
that's
if
fundamentally
you're
not politics.
that's where you get compromised, and like that's where people like the average person would be like, oh, look, they're just so happen to be voting this way that this corporation would like
Yeah.
appreciate that they're doing this. It's like,
Yeah.
you start to question like,
And a lot of times, like, it's not, at least at the state level, right? Like, federal level, there's a lot of PACs that are, like, literally giving, like, thousands of dollars, and it's very clear why.
Yeah.
But at the local level, they give to everybody, right? Like, they'll give me money even though they know I'm never going to vote for their stuff, right? But where there really is a problem is the lobbying activity where, there's this niche issue that you don't know anything about. You have to have an opinion on it in 24 hours or 48 hours. Your constituents don't have opinions on it, right? So like it's not like you go to your district and you're like, hey, what do you guys think about AI and whatever?
I'm going to use AI to assess this AI bill.
Like they want you to make that decision for them, and like they've elected you to make that decision, and then the only people who show up with information about it are people who are advocating for it, who are getting paid to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times on issues that you're not that familiar with, like besides like abortion and guns and whatever, like where everybody knows where they are on it.
Yeah, these big hot button
Yeah,
issues.
like,
Everybody's got an opinion
Everything
on it.
else you have to research, and it's really difficult to do your due diligence when the people that show up in the building that are there and paid to be there and have all the facts and the printouts and here's a folder and if you have any questions and all that, like they're on one side. And it's most of the time that one side is well funded, and so that's where all the facts are. And you have to dig and put a lot of effort into figuring out the other side.
Like, where are these facts coming from? Like, who does this benefit that's not being, like, very clearly described in this bill?
Yeah.
Like,
and that takes so much effort and time. And, like, I can't... Was I talking to you about this yesterday? I talked to so many people in the past couple days. I'm like, I don't want to...
We were like, some of it, and then you were like, save it. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah, I was like, stop asking me good questions.
like, hold on. We're going to record this.
Then I'll be sitting there and be like, did I already say this?
It's like, am I reiterating myself?
But,
what's going on?
Like, what's really frustrating for me is I spend a lot of my time, like, running interference, kind of. Like, I feel like I'm playing defense against bad bills. I'm spending time researching, like, why they're bad, and then like talking points and how do I articulate this and like all that, and not actually like taking shots myself. Like I'm like, it's like constant blocking, and that's not fun, you know. And like, and it's also as a politician really difficult to message that. Like you don't knock on someone's door and be like, so this year, let me tell you about everything that I stopped.
Yeah,
They
it's hard to
wanted
feel like
to.
Progress is being made when all you're doing is essentially halting it. Even though it's being halted for a good reason.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
that's kind of been depressing, to be honest. Like that part of the job where I feel like a lot of the time I spend is learning about someone else's bill that's detrimental and becoming like the foremost opponent.
Yeah. I love Tom Sowell. There are no solutions, only trade-offs. I feel like that's such a thing, though, with like if you're in the political realm, it's like you can't have it all. Like what you said about what people think it would be, and then when you get there and you work within the realities of what it is, it's like if you don't have allies within, and if you know what I mean, it's like the only way to, like, if you were to like potentially, like, I mean, because legislatively, right? I mean, like you could introduce something, and if you're wanting to get that pushed through, like you would have to have people in your corner to be able to like help
so
with
like
that.
the average bill in Delaware State House needs 21 votes to pass. But then like anything that has to do with taxes or changing the Constitution and things, those have a higher vote threshold. So sometimes you only need Democrats, sometimes you need Democrats and a couple Republicans, and like that's really hard to get on certain things. But then even just getting Democrats on board for stuff is not easy. Especially when you're me and like have pissed off a lot of people.
Do you feel like there is a willingness to compromise from both sides? I guess both sides of the vote.
I think Delaware, and honestly, I think state level politics and not just Delaware is more collegial still than DC. Like probably like 80% of the bills that we pass every year we pass like unanimously. Like everyone's on board. And then every once in a while, me being like the most far left probably member of the House, and this one guy who's like the most far right, every once in a while the two of us vote no on something, and we're like, these guys. Like,
it's like one of those movies where the hero and the villain have to team up to get to defeat the greater evil.
Well, I mean, that's like if you want to actually get anything done politically, like you have to be able to have that ability to broker deals and be able to have, because compromise is going to have to happen at certain points. If you're trying to do something, you're not going to.
Well, that's how progress is made.
Yeah.
It's through compromise, because if someone presents, their idea of like, here's the changes we need to be making, it's not going to suit everybody. It's not going to, not everybody's going to be on board with that. So tweaking it to be able to cover everybody. But then again, it doesn't really feel like that winning element that comes with politics.
That's another depressing thing is, so a lot of my time is spent stopping bad stuff from happening.
Right.
And then when something good does happen, it's so incremental. It's like you're happy for like 12 hours and then you're like, all right, well, that helped like 30 people.
It kind of feels like a one step forward, two steps back sort of thing, where it's like,
or it's just like an inch forward, it's like a.
How did people, I know they voted, but how did they feel about HB 140 in Delaware? The assisted killing.
That's a deep cut. How do you know about that?
I do a lot of podcasts.
This guy's a
He
fucking.
said, I was like, does he mean the Delaware HB 140?
Yeah.
Like, are you from Delaware? Are
Ooh.
you a secret Delaware?
Wait, what?
No,
People can.
it's 10 states. that
People can
voted through.
kill themselves.
And yeah,
Like
they
a
had it started in Canada.
Yeah, I love it when it's like
Like assisted suicide?
like a
Yeah.
33-year-old. You're like,
Death
yeah, I'm
with
done.
dignity.
Death with
If
dignity.
you're
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what it
other
was.
side of
Yeah.
it, yeah.
I'll
Yes.
see you guys. Y'all have fun.
like, peace
honestly,
out.
it doesn't look like it's gonna be that great. So,
Are you acting out doing it? Is that what that
I'm
was?
yes.
He's
That's
just
exact-
like, yeah, I'm gonna do that
yeah.
now.
I'm a morbid piece of shit. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because
So
because
what-
that
what
has
was
been
your
a thing.
question about it?
How was it debated? Like, was
Oh,
more
Like, how was it
that was
received?
one of
Yeah.
so I said like 80% of stuff we did unanimously,
Yeah.
right? That was one of the most like vitriolic, emotional debates, and I think for good reason,
Yeah.
right? Like if even with like abortion, people get like I'm on the pro-choice side of that, right? People get really weird about pro-life people, right? And they're just like, I can't believe, and it's like, if you believe that a fetus is a human being, then you better fight tooth and nail to protect them. Like, so if you view it as state sponsored homicide, then you should filibuster and you should figure out like how to stop it from happening. And I respect that. I voted for it, but I actually voted for it last year and it got vetoed by the then governor. And then we did it again this year and the governor signed it. But it was rough. Like it was really emotional. People sharing personal stories.
Like a
talking
right
about,
to
like-
die type situation.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
But then, like, we have a nurse we have a couple nurses actually that are elected, and one of them was talking about how, you're, as a nurse or as a healthcare professional, you're supposed to help people, and like, why should we put people in a position where they are not able? Like, there were great arguments.
It's such a nuanced issue of like, then you got to think about like, what does like DNR mean in that context?
yeah,
you know?
and like, what about coercion, and how do you protect someone who is disabled and has like a caregiver who's coercing them into this, and like, how do you protect people with intellectual like there
or
were
family
great,
members that might be
Yeah,
like willing
and-
to stand a payout or something.
Insurance
Yeah.
payouts? How does that work?
Insurance, that's another thing.
And there's like pills, and like, how do you keep people from just getting them?
Yo,
and,
could you
like,
just
how
do it
you
now?
know-
We get like $50K if you can just.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it was not. That was one of the most difficult votes I've had
Let's
to take.
put some monetary value on a human life. Why don't we?
Yeah.
We
That's
do.
great.
Yeah, that's insurance.
Hey,
It's like, that's exactly what we do.
fucking
We
right.
do.
Thanks, Josh, for that one. Fucking right to die. That's crazy though.
Yeah,
I actually.
that was a good.
I agree. I agree with you because I think on a fundamental freedom level,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
to
a
me,
freedom.
it's a freedom
it's a
level.
choice.
Like if I
Yeah.
want to take my own life, I think I should have the right to do that. It's not even that I think, if you're in the Carlin school, it's like absolute freedom. So yes, theoretically laws exist, but then we saw a couple mass shootings the other day. Australia clocking in.
Bondi
It's been a
Beach.
while.
Yeah.
Been a while.
putting up some
I'm
numbers.
sorry.
Can I just
I live in
on
this fucked up world.
topic? So, we all have different algorithms. We know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my algorithm knows that I'm Muslim, apparently. So all I saw about the shootings was that the guy who stopped the shootings was Muslim. It's like Muslim hero, hero, Muslim hero, Muslim
Yeah.
hero, Muslim guy, hero, hero
I
of
saw
Jews,
a lot of those
Muslim
headlines,
hero
but
of
none of them-
Jews,
that's
right?
crazy, 'cause
And I'm
none of
like,
mine
this
said
is
Muslim.
great.
None
That's
of
what
them.
mine said,
I
right?
saw them, but none of them.
So
smell
I'm
Muslim.
walking down 6th Street. I run into a comedian, talking to him, and he's like, "How about them shootings?" And I'm like, "How about that hero?" Let's talk about the hero.
Like,
And he's
hey,
like,
our Muslim
and
savior.
he's like, the shootings were like the two shooters were Muslim, and I was like, "What?"
it's like,
Yeah. He was saving who? Jewish people? A Muslim was
I
saving
was like,
Jewish
what?
people?
Like I had not seen anything about
A
that.
Muslim was saving
no,
Jewish people.
but you're right about like
from Muslims.
A
though.
Muslim saved-
from Muslims. It's not a good story. It's still a bad story.
It's still bad.
I didn't know the full story.
yeah.
There's a
So
lot.
I'm like, yeah, all right, we got one. We got a hero.
It's like there's a good one out there.
we got a
Where
hero.
were the Christians?
And it's like, yeah, you know what? You know what stops a bad Muslim with a gun?
Yeah.
That's
Muslim,
good.
Good Muslim with a gun, apparently. But yeah.
But yeah, everybody sees their own interpretation of news, like whatever's
Yeah.
like catered to
So
them,
that's
to their
kinda scary.
lifestyle. Like I'll like peek over and see my friend's feed, and it's like radically different. It's like even though like
Well, but the reality
same job,
is
same age, like
Yeah.
most people don't have the level of self-awareness you're indicating, and just terms of like understanding what you said. Like, yeah, I know that I'm being fed this.
You're only seeing
because
a
this is
portion
my
of the
algorithm.
story.
But there, you're taking a step above that to like the level where you're like, I can understand that this is different people are getting different
Yes.
news.
Yes.
It really is. It's different people are getting different news. And that's the world it is.
What are
now.
you getting, Cody?
I saw that the guy did it.
Yeah.
But it said Australian guy. It wasn't. None of it said.
So it doesn't, it doesn't
none
think
of
you're
it
racist.
indicated.
That's good.
Yeah.
None of it indicated
good.
Muslim. It just
good.
hero guy.
I just saw.
Oh,
Saved.
but the shooter. It didn't tell you Muslim shooter.
I don't.
And I gotta tell you guys, I didn't even fact check this. I just believed it.
So it was a
'Cause
Muslim
it
that
kinda
stopped a
happened.
That's
Muslim.
another thing too.
Enough.
Yeah.
It was a
not-
Muslim stopping another Muslim from killing Jews.
That's what I was told
Okay.
on the street yesterday.
That's
on the feed.
Hey, see, there you go.
so I'm
That's
like very
good.
self-aware, but also not fact checking.
Yeah. Knowing that
See, that's-
we're all
that's part of-
probably wrong.
That's
Possibly
another part of the
spreading
problem. People get that
misinformation right now.
People get the headline and they don't fact check. They don't look into the
I just kind
information.
of believed it because it's unfortunately been common enough.
Yeah, it's believable.
And like, why would
Yeah.
you lie?
But
maybe,
it's just
maybe
nice that it
comics
wasn't a white
feed,
guy, for once.
Yeah,
you
it could have
know.
been insanely racist.
You're saying that. Whenever it's a
always
white
is a
guy,
white
I'm
guy,
like,
dude.
let's go.
It's always a white guy.
Let's
What are you talking
go.
about?
It's like, oh
No,
goddamn,
it's
another
not.
I want
one.
to see a hot white girl, dude, just
Oh,
kill.
that will never happen.
Dude, I know it won't.
And
But
if
I
it
can,
does,
a man can dream,
If a hot white girl shoots up a place, I'm gonna ask some questions.
bro.
It's probably gonna be
I'm
other
gonna ask.
hot white girls.
I'm gonna ask, what did they do? And how did you wait
They said
this
she
long?
looked fat in those pants. Oh my!
What were they
God.
posting on Instagram?
Yeah, no, I don't think that'll ever happen.
No, but that it is.
Women
that's
just
freaking
kill
wild.
the person that pissed them off, not everybody.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
true. Or their children. They
it's so
definitely.
weird.
Women
It's
are
so
great
weird.
at murdering their own children for sure.
There's that
Ooh.
show
I
Snapped.
think
Bathtub drowning.
men
you know?
are better at that. I think men do
I
that more.
do. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The old murder suicide.
Yeah.
Guys love one of those.
Did you ever
Those
watch
are
the
always
show?
popular. Popular.
The show
a bit of a
Snapped.
good murder suicide.
Love it. Love it.
We're
Where they're
already
both
in the
done.
dark shit. So
Yeah.
Reiner, I
Yeah,
was
Rob
fucking.
Reiner, that
I
was a
wanted
whole
to talk
thing.
about that because I was like,
Yeah.
man.
And I almost brought it up earlier because in the context of
I was trying
the
to
essay.
not get into it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, man, we're already in the.
We both had the
weeds.
feeling of like, oh, this is coming up. Let's
Well, we got to talk about
Yeah,
it. I
we
mean,
have to.
Comedy
No,
legend.
comedy legend,
fucking crazy.
filmmaker legend.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
one of the scenes that came to mind when I was working on this essay is every once in a while you gotta get yelled at to kind of like reset. Like if all you've been hearing is "You're doing great, you're doing amazing, you're doing amazing, sweetie," right? You need somebody to be like "Boo, boo, boo, muck." Goo. That's a Princess Bride reference for whoever whoever's listening gets it. And if you didn't watch that movie, you're gonna think I'm a weirdo, but that's okay. Look it up.
Watch Princess Bride.
But I was like kind of testing that with people at an event, and I was like, "You guys seen The Princess Bride?" And the first people I asked were like, "No." Damn. And I was like, "What?"
Yo, Stand By Me.
Stand
and then
By
I
Me,
asked
yeah.
somebody else at the same event, and they were like, "Have I watched it? How many times have I watched it?" Is a better question. And I was like, "That's
You
right.
get it.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, so many amazing movies. Like,
Just like so many stories that you like The Princess Bride will forever and always be, one of those
Just so
like
good.
sentimental, like nostalgia.
so good.
Every
So
you
many
may
good
not watch it, but then a
lines.
few years, and then you'll like, you know what? I haven't watched
so
The Princess
good.
Bride in a while. I
Wait,
gotta watch The Princess
How
Bride.
old were you when you watched it?
The first time?
Yeah.
I was -7.
Probably
No,
like 8, 9
Oh,
years
okay.
old.
Is that how old it is?
It's been around since the 80s.
old, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Dude, yeah. No, I was watching that movie from like
Should
childhood,
you,
bro.
Like 25.
I'm fucking
Oh,
40,
it's
bro.
still
No.
good. It's
It
still
holds
good.
up.
It is. I
Yeah.
do still watch it at 25.
Yeah.
I'll watch it right now,
Have
bro.
fun
I don't give a
story.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It's
I
so
mean,
good.
it's one of those just like when you have the through line thread to your childhood, especially. Like there's those movies. For me, another one is The Sandlot, bro. Fucking
Oh,
love
yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
Sandlot, dude.
One of my favorite things to do is talk to a boomer and say, "You're killing me, Smalls." And just have
and if
them
I
be
want to
like,
talk to a boomer, I get
"What?"
on
Like,
Facebook.
Yeah, welcome to my
Facebook.
world.
Boomer Central. Go.
Facebook, you go on Facebook.
Boomer
When I want to
Central.
talk to boomers.
Yeah, that's where they live. That's where they all hang out.
Yeah.
They're all friends with Zuck.
My dad's not on Facebook. which surprised a friend of mine. I was talking about how paranoid he is, and he was
And
like,
not being on Facebook.
yeah, he was like, oh, Facebook, and I was like, no, my dad is OG paranoid. He don't need algorithms and like what?
He gets it. He gets it.
He was reading like on the interwebs back when you printed out stuff.
He's a holdout
be like,
from
look
a
at this.
dying generation
They
there.
don't want you to know
on
this.
forums you've never heard of before.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, no, they're out to get us.
It's like, yeah, we are the target for
DuPont
sure.
is poisoning the water. I'm like, that is
Yeah.
true.
Probably, yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
But me specifically, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone.
As an individual, no,
Yeah.
but as all of us, yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's a
But
larger-
this really highlights why we love stories, guys. Why we love stories as humans so much, because real life is a fucking horrific shit show.
Yeah.
There's cause and
It's a
effect, but it seems
horrible,
so disconnected.
awful fucking
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
How did I put myself there in his, like, for that second where that you're like, you just got stabbed, you're
Oh,
bleeding out.
okay, we're
it's
back.
probably like
back there,
back,
yeah.
baby.
I'm
We're
like
back.
I'm not Rod Reiner, bro. Just like to be your own son that did it. Like, what? How would you feel, bro? You have a son.
My son stabbed me.
If he killed you, dude.
It'd kill me.
How would you feel? You feel dead.
Yeah.
You feel
It'd
dead.
kill
It'd
me.
kill
that
me.
He, that he,
You're like-
that he stabbed me.
It'd feel like a stab to the back and to the heart.
Yeah.
It too.
Mm-hmm.
I say.
Should have spanked you more.
Don't worry, this
Should have fucking.
is coming out in 2 weeks.
Dude.
Well, I don't.
The morning will be
it's,
over.
It's. I mean, if he saw, like, it depends. It's sad who got stabbed first. Like, if
Oh, I
you see your
think they will.
son stabbing your wife, I mean, you're gonna go all out to stop him. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to think he like picked up a knife and it was probably like, put the knife down. He probably stabbed
you see the
Rob
interview,
first. I
though?
got to think.
No.
The last interview they did, because he was. I forgot.
This might be the last time you hear me, talk to me, or hear from me.
Well,
Wait,
no,
really?
like, yeah, there's an interview
with him and his
On
son, right?
Yeah.
Conan? Where was it?
No, it wasn't
no,
Conan. It
No,
was
that's
some,
a joke that Conan was.
Conan's dark as fuck.
Conan
My friend
accused-
Roland sent me a thing of him talking about his.
His father's dying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God,
With
dude,
Warren,
did
Will
you see
Arnett.
that?
I love that clip.
Where
That was
he
so good.
accused Bateman
Yeah.
of killing his dad. So then people were like pushing that up now
And then
around
your
Reiner.
sister's
And it's like,
address.
this is so dark.
Make it look like a robbery.
Oh my god. I wish we could show that, but copyrights, whatever. But yes, that is fucking. Oh my god.
Very good.
Wait, so they interviewed them?
There was
though?
an interview for a movie that he did. I forgot the name of the movie that he did with his son. And the dad, Rob Reiner, he's talking. And the whole time his son is like 1,000-mile stare, just looking forward. It's like, oh, there's something off with this guy. And they
He's
were
in
talking.
somewhere else.
Yeah, and they were
mentally.
talking about an argument that they had on while they were shooting the film.
This was recently.
This was their last interview together. So I think the movie was in 2017, 2018, something like that.
Oh,
So,
wow.
So, like, a
that was
minute
it was
ago.
from
But
all
in the
those
last
years
couple
ago.
of weeks, they had been like, there was like kind of cries for help. They were like saying they didn't know what to do with it.
Well, it sounded
Yeah.
like there was a strained relationship even
Yeah.
back
You're a
then,
conspiracy guy,
right?
though. I think I heard, maybe you could Google this, like another person murdered their parent in that same neighborhood.
I was gonna say I heard that too, but that's because you said it.
I think it's because I said it, but I think it's
is how
actually.
misinformation
that's how it
spreads.
I think I mean I could be full of shit.
Yeah, every
like,
once in a while in politics,
this is-
people will be like, "Yeah, I heard such and such," and I'm like, "I told you that." Like, what do you mean you heard that? That's the same. That's not real.
Rob is Reiner. At the same time in the this was like some other person. It was like I want to say like an opera singer or some shit. I thought I saw. I don't know. It could have been, but this is just in general like. Yeah, like you're just the daughter discovered him too. Sure, Romy.
That's terrible.
She's fucking scarred for life. She's, man, and her brother just, oh fuck,
That's sad.
dude, you just lost your whole family.
You're now alone in this world.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's just great. And also, fuck Trump for what he said too. Fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, he
Dickhead. This is the thing. Like I said
fucked
this,
up.
I was telling him this earlier with like the Charlie Kirk thing, and I was pretty disgusted. And I'm like, whatever side, when somebody dies, and it's like, if
Yeah.
you're gonna go that way, like you're just a gross person. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it was
Look,
Charlie
when
or
Dick
if it
Cheney
was.
died, I did do a little happy dance.
All right, you know what?
And I was sad that
I'm
he
actually
died.
gonna
He died
give
the
you that
morning.
one. I'm actually gonna
'cause, I
give
mean,
you
he
that
killed
one.
he
You
killed a
wouldn't
lot of
think.
people.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
give you
that-
that one.
Like he,
That's a freebie.
Unlike
There's a
Christian
few
Bale
evil
in American
fucks.
Psycho, he actually killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
So he sucked, and
Yeah, he
I'm
wasn't-
glad he's dead, and I hope he rots in hell
Yeah.
for all of eternity. But I was a little bit upset that he died in the morning, the day that Zahran Mamdani won the mayoral race, because I was like, oh,
Oh,
nice.
it completely takes away.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
really
and,
didn't
like,
get to
it's-
celebrate his death as
yeah,
like as nice, you know.
and
as
like
much
you
as-
only get a good Twitter day every once in a while.
You know,
like,
It's
to
once
have
in
it
a
just
blue
be
moon,
one
for
day is
sure.
not cool.
I-
You should have got 2 days.
A
out of
very
that.
sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director, but one, has passed away together with his wife. Blah 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 blah. TDS. Crazy Guy's raging obsession. Speaking in the third person, good job with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration's press goals. May Rob and Michelle. So like, what is this? This is the same thing where it's like
6:51 a.m.
God damn.
Bro.
like there's no like
Imagining Trump
a man
tweeting
died. There's no need to go political.
wild. Yeah.
What does he do? Is he doing this? What is he doing?
No, he's one of these.
Is he,
Yeah.
is it multiple fingers?
Bro.
What's he doing?
It's the full.
Is he talking? Is he one of those guys who's like
You're fired.
very sad thing? No.
No. Fucking
I hate this
autocorrect.
thing. I hate this thing. No.
What if it's just a way to get people pissed off about something else so he can do whatever he needs to do with Venezuela?
You sound like
Epstein,
my dad.
don't look over here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's.
I do feel like everyone's saying that though, and it's like, what? So he's always doing something to distract from something, and it's like, what is the thing?
Well, he's supposed to have a speech tomorrow, so I guess
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, that and also the Epstein files, like
Yeah.
that's been like the main.
That probably
reach
was the
of,
thing the
like,
whole time, to be honest.
of distraction of like let's pull because like
Look, there's too many important people on that shit, dude. They're not gonna put out, and if they do, it's gonna be redacted as fuck. There's not.
Yeah.
There's gonna be the people that didn't get
it's
protected.
it's gonna get released
because
and
there's
look
going to
like
be a few. They're going to
barcode.
have to sacrifice some people that were supposed to be protected, right?
Like, hold on, we gotta kill all these people
Look at her
first.
laughing because she knows that I'm. This is
Well,
how
I'm
this
not-
works.
Don't point at me.
but I'm
Don't do
like,
that.
because I know you know.
I would never
I
be
know you
invited,
know.
to be honest. If it, yeah.
No, but I'm
No.
saying like it's like that.
It's before
it's,
my time anyway.
You're like
Yeah.
the last politician I would expect to be invited to that shit.
Yeah. I will have a issues and controversy section, but it will not be Epstein list.
Yeah.
If anything, it'll be like she was murdered strangely right after
Yeah.
she talked about.
Don't say that on the podcast.
I have look. Where's the camera? I have a reason to live. I am happy. I have plans. I have plans for every week in the next 6 months.
I have no reason to cause
After that,
myself
who
harm.
knows? You know,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, after 6 months,
Who
I'll do a
knows?
new direct-to-camera video. I do love that. Like all of my local conspiracy theorists on Facebook are all doing that, and they're like, "I have a will." I'm like, no one's taking you out,
like that you're-
Diane. Ain't nobody worried about you.
Like,
Your internet.
Like you're way down on the list.
They're not paying attention to your little triangle you
Yeah.
put together.
Yeah.
You're
no.
good. You're good, baby girl.
They don't care.
Like you're fine.
Good.
You're okay.
They don't
keep,
care.
Keep doing your thing. Go.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know nothing of what happened, so I do feel safe. But I think you're right. I think some people that think that they're not gonna get outed, they're gonna get outed.
But also they were told they had immunity, and that's part of the deal, right? So you're like, you do the thing, and then you don't like. Let's be real, the Clintons are fucking evil.
Definitely.
I was just talking to my
We knew that.
You
We
met
knew that.
Garrick. You met Garrick
Everyone
last
knows.
night. I was hanging out with him like the night before that. He was the guy at the back of the room. He had a Philly. He was the Philly guy. That's Garrick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he was talking about he had met Hillary Clinton, and he just talked about like, and he's like a very staunch Democrat too, which is so like, coming from him, it was definitely interesting. But it was like that he said Hillary, pure evil, just like pure
Evil incarnate.
pure
Yeah.
evil energy. Have you met her? Have you been around her?
No, thankfully no.
No.
Thankfully, no. I like that.
You don't want to get on the list.
No, I was a Bernie bro back then, so I was
Yeah.
I was not interested.
Yeah. I would say Clinton's
Plus
safe.
she was like,
probably.
I Millie Rock on, and we were like, all right, lady, like just win the election, please.
Just say, come on,
stop.
just
Like,
get
Stop
into
putting a
position.
Millie Rock on
we
every
should
block,
get a poll
lady.
going on who's not going to get protected. Prince Andrew's definitely not going to.
No.
Whenever,
And here's the
Is he the
thing.
one who's still alive? Which one is it?
Yeah, he's still alive.
yeah, but he's done.
I
Like
almost said he's not
the
even
royal
alive.
family renounced
He's
Whoever's,
him.
nearly
whoever's
on the
dead
door,
is
for
on
sure.
the
He
list,
might
and
as
they're
well
not
be.
Gonna, yeah.
He's dead to
Oh,
his
it's-
family.
Is
But
he the one?
he's the one that's what
No, he died. The one who
Yeah.
was, the one who
Prince
looked
Andrew?
like death.
It's like,
Like
the
that-
ones that
that's
are
him,
safe to like.
can't
I don't know.
Like if Kevin
they all
Spacey's
look
on there.
very,
I can't believe I'm doing this
very
on the mic.
decrepit.
I'm like, which British royal looks terrible? There was one who
Which
was
Doesn't
one
matter
married
is
to the
now.
queen.
which one is
The one
actually
who was married to the
Charles's
queen
kid,
died.
and which one is the
Yeah.
other guy's kid?
Prince Charles is the one that died, right?
No,
Prince,
he's alive.
Prince Charles is King Charles.
King
King
Charles.
Charles.
And how dare you call
He's
him
the one who
Prince
killed
when he's king now, dude?
Princess Diana.
We waited a long time
Yeah.
to
He
have a
doesn't look
king
like
dog.
deaf. He's just old and
Yeah.
white and
Yeah.
rich.
We
so.
don't age well.
Yeah.
Oh, we were
Don't
just
worry.
not-
I'll be in that club soon enough.
Legendary.
I'll be.
We're all the same.
I can't.
I think though that Trump now, like even within the MAGA people,
MAGA.
MAGA.
All these Krav Maga
He's
people.
Krav Maga, Mr.
gonna say
Maga.
What is that?
Yeah.
Look,
MAGA.
I like
MAGA.
it's Kamala. No, it's Kamala.
Kamala.
You know?
Kamala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make America ga.
Make America Kamala. Again.
No, with the Epstein shit though, because Trump now has a lot of, I think Republicans are like, fuck you
Yeah.
now with him because of that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's one of those fundamental type things where it's like, what
What are you
what
doing? Yeah,
reasonable
like-
person would be
It's too good of a carrot.
pushing back on this?
It
It's
is
too good of a carrot. You gotta milk that thing as much as you can.
Yeah. And
What? Wait, what?
with
You
talking
slow,
about-
you
You
slow,
lost me.
Reiner,
you
right?
slow drip it.
You slow drip the carrot.
You slow drip.
you hook him up to an IV and
The-
just slowly
the
give him
In
distraction.
the Looney Tunes.
the
analogies.
information. The information from Epstein files. You slow drip it out because it's such a good carrot.
It's Wabbit season.
Oh man, Jesus Christ! Loves the little children here. Let's do it, dude. No, but okay. Well, what? But
It's
why?
the polio thing. You don't-
why
you don't-
though?
because-
What's the objective here?
Because the objective is you have a story that you can consistently use
To keep people distracted from something else.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that like us?
So Epstein list. I thought the Epstein list was the thing.
Yeah.
That they're distracting us from.
But
you're
really it's
saying
the
they're
carrot.
using that as a distraction from another way in the
Yes.
Russian doll.
Yes.
They do hold all the cards in that way.
And
they have the ability to
Well,
just
and we
draw
have,
that
like-
shit out.
We have
Reptilians?
we have like
no,
living
central bank digital currency.
Ah.
There's like living former presidents on that list and shit. You can't just come out.
Yeah. I
but we
believe
already- We know Bill Clinton is
exactly,
on
but
there.
it's like there's this like we all want to pretend like we don't know that's like
no, we don't.
like but
I don't want to pretend
I
that.
feel like
mean, like,
everybody
I want
knows
them
the
strung
fundamentals
up.
and
but it's one of those
String
things that
them
like
up.
at the end of the day it's like how do people call someone to account like at a like elected official to go, hey, this isn't good. What are you gonna do if the people that are
Have a
especially at
public
the
trial.
federal level though like are
Send them to the Hague. I don't know. We have
know,
stuff on paper.
little.
well that's the other thing like even if there was they're all gonna get
We'll
pardoned.
find out on Netflix in 20 years.
yes.
It'll
That's
be
why
a
they
gonna
always
be-
seal shit.
it's gonna be
They
called
always seal
Nuremberg
shit
Part
until they're
2.
all gonna be
So P
dead.
Diddy, you said
They-
let's talk about who's not going to get protected.
No, yeah.
P-
Oh,
Diddy.
Diddy's already on trial.
Apparently-
They
yeah.
threw him
I saw
immediately.
I saw something that said like there's
Because
probably
he was the entertainment
I
at
feel,
the
I
island.
feel like
you know
Jay-Z,
he was
is
he
Jay-Z
was throwing
coming
parties.
though?
He knew how to keep the party going.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
like
They were like, oh no.
He brought the baby
we
oil.
might need to stop. He was like, I thought I told you we won't stop. like he was keeping it going.
well like
You know.
like who else are we gonna find out though?
Well, we know Stephen
Jay-Z.
Hawking.
Stephen Hawking was on there.
Yeah, we know.
That's honestly
Noam
impressive
Chomsky.
though. You could cheat on your wife with a computer voice, bro. Dude, you got game, dog.
Cheat on your wife. We're talking about
Stephen Hawking?
raping children, dude.
Oh wait,
The-
what?
Yeah, he was on the island, dude.
Stephen Hawking was
Yes.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yes.
Man,
Breaking.
What the fuck?
Breaking news.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Do you
it's
think
bad.
that Epstein
Cheating on
jet?
his wife
doing
thing was a
that with
different
the
thing.
doing that with the computer voice
Yeah.
is diabolical.
Well, that he didn't the notes or whatever said the email said that he liked watching little people do math.
Get out of here.
And when they said little people, and I'm like, what do you mean little people?
Yeah.
Like, are you talking?
And what do you mean math?
It's like how?
Yeah, there you go. Multiplying? Is that what you're trying to say? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is math in this context?
Yeah,
Steven?
exactly.
No, these people are sick.
He's like,
They
I
all
call
should
my
be
come
called to account.
time because it's always on my hands.
It is funny to think about the Epstein jet was
Wrap it up.
was
Shut it down.
the Epstein jet was wheelchair accessible.
No, I had a ramp.
It had to be. I mean,
The bus ramp.
just wheeling down and Hawking
Listen.
rolling up.
Listen,
And all the other
wild.
people was like, fuck, Hawking is coming again. It's going to
Trump
take
is
forever to load him up.
It's like at least we
As
can park
fuck.
closer to the gate.
This has gone off the rails.
it's no surprise that Trump is concerned mostly with Trump. We knew that.
Yeah.
That's no
Oh,
new news.
yeah, that's his MO.
Yeah.
No
Everyone
new
knows
news
that.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you think of Mamdani going over to the White House and meeting with Trump?
Dude, Trump was all buddy with him.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
He
he was
got
like,
that
Pull up
Riz,
a
what do you
picture, bro.
mean?
Trump's like,
What do you mean?
Trump's a fucking bitch. Dude,
have
he'll
you-
play.
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know if
Politically?
it's that Trump's soft. I think Zoran is just like he's like if Bill Clinton, not without the Epstein stuff, like the charismatic, eloquent, relatable, cool, calm, whatever.
running for
if
election.
you just like
Clinton.
distilled that
Yes.
and like made it a millennial, like he's really good. So I feel like he just worked him and
Me
like.
down.
I wasn't
game
surprised.
recognizes game.
Yeah, no, he's like I did a hunger strike with him. Day 2, I was like, this guy should be president. Like,
Wait,
I
you did
was
it with
I
Mom?
was like,
You did a hunger
down.
strike with Mom Donnie?
yeah, Mom Don, and he's the one who organized it.
Bro.
That's pretty.
Like,
that's
I was just
It was
thinking
his
about that.
second hunger strike. Like,
Fucking
he's about
Greta
it.
Thunberg was talking about some people on a hunger strike somewhere.
Yeah.
So you just die at the end if you don't, if it doesn't work out?
No.
How does that work?
So it depends. Sometimes they're like indefinite. This was a set for a
Yeah.
set amount of time.
Yeah.
We were in front of the White House, and the goal was to bring attention to the genocide in Gaza to get the Biden administration.
Let's
to
talk
do
about that.
something
Tice
about it.
was just there, apparently.
Let's talk about Gaza. We're hitting all the top topics.
No, we have-
assisted suicide.
we have,
the Epstein list.
Yeah.
Gaza.
Princess Bride.
Well, we
I mean-
might as well get to Israel. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. No.
but he organized it, and I was at that point. I had done a few different things. I didn't know what else I could do to try to, bring an end to it. And he called me one day when I was like really like at a low point, and he was like, "You want to do a hunger strike?" And I just was like, "All right." Like I've been asking God to tell me what the next thing is to do, and you called right after, so yeah.
It was a call
I
to
didn't
action,
think about
yeah.
it. And then like a few weeks later, he's like, "All right, like I finally got it organized. It's gonna be this day. You still in?" And I was like, "Why did I say yes?"
Yo, did I eat? I should have eaten,
No.
dog.
I could have gotten a burrito
I started
today.
getting scared, but
Stock
it was
up.
5 days in front of the White House. We were able to drink water and like coconut water and
So
stuff like that.
5 days no food?
5 days no food.
Dang.
I did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah,
there
I
was
bet.
like one morning where I got up, and I live in Delaware. I was like getting up in the morning, taking the train to DC, and then taking it back in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one morning, maybe like that Thursday, where I stood up and I was like, "Whoa, I'm about to pass out," and like I just like laid on the ground for a little bit and was like, and at like by the end of the week, like I couldn't drink coconut water, it made me want to throw up. Like I was like, I'll never drink it again. I drink it all the time now, but it's just like it was an interesting experience. But I bring it up because he thought to do it. Him and his team organized it. They had like great press coverage. Like did get a lot of attention on it. And he also just like kind of showcased to me and the other folks that were part of it at the time his leadership skills and his quick thinking, his problem solving. We had a press conference every day, and one of the mornings we're setting up, and there's this guy who's playing the cha-cha slide on the speaker. And
Look
it's
at
like,
now, y'all.
this is a really solemn
2 claps
topic.
this time.
And we're going to stand here and talk and like read all these names of kids that have been blown to bits. And this guy's 5 hops now. Like, and
One
that's
hop
not
this
going to
time.
work,
Bam.
And
Yeah.
he's walking around. He's like, anybody got any cash? And we're like, what? Like, and I didn't have any. And he's like, all right. And like he found the money and was like, yo, give us like half an hour. Just please stop playing. And I was like, all right. And as soon as that time was up, he was playing it again. But like he just was like quick thinking, like very eloquent, very good at answering questions. And clearly his heart is in it, you know? So I wasn't surprised that he was able to get Trump to see that they had a lot in common.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that like I believe like no matter what side you're on, if you're coming from a principled place and what you're doing, that's why like Bernie Sanders to me, you know, he's like one of those guys. And I was going to ask you too, like in terms of your political career, like would the idea be to try to be like that type of person, like to be the one that does that, you know, shirks the system or whatever, and does,
for sure.
and
Yeah.
isn't, you know, but stays true and can, because that's
Absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
what people want. They want authenticity, because it's like that's at the end of the day, like when you have two candidates, most presidential elections, it's like both sides, they play ball. It doesn't matter which side it is, they're going to play ball with the people that are, you know, really the
authentic.
movers and shakers here. The ones that are like, hey, this is where we want to move, how, you know, this, that way or the other. Even Trump.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what attracted me to Sanders is he's a man of
Trump-
action.
Trump
Like,
is scared of Israel. I said it. He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
definitely.
Well, okay, so here's what
He's
maybe
terrified of them
here's what they
assassinating him.
actually are
Straight up.
distracting us from, right? So they're using the Epstein list to distract us from something else. I think, and I'm not the first one to say this, but it is like kind of an internet conspiracy thing. I think that the powers that be in Israel have information on people that are on the list and beyond. And I think that's why our country
They made the list.
yeah, I mean, like a lot of people,
Epstein was a honeypot.
they own these like websites, like Pornhub, for example, right? Where it's like, who has access to all this data, and like not just now, but going back years to like the most like strange proclivities of like people that we all know and love, right? Like, I think that's probably what's
They've got a
underneath
ton
it
of
all.
dirt, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, and it's like the grimiest, weirdest, like
Yeah.
where like you'd be like, all right, nah, I'll bomb. Sure, you need more bombs.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just
Do
please
not.
do
I don't
not
want my
leak
mom
internet
That's
to
history,
know that I
please.
like being spanked by like a child or whatever they're into. Like that's I can't think. I cannot rationalize it being anything else.
Well, what was crazy was when Netanyahu was right after Charlie Kirk got shot. He said he started talking about what happened in October in Israel, and he goes, you know, we just got to keep fighting the good fight. He brought it back to that, and he goes, who knows? New York might be next. New York City.
I like.
Yeah.
I like.
Who lives in
Yeah.
New York City? His son. He moved his son back to the White House. Trump.
Damn.
After Netanyahu.
After he said,
after
like,
Netanyahu-
this could be
son.
next.
Yeah, he
sort
said
of thing.
Barron. Barron went to
Trump's afraid
goes
of
to college
Israel.
there.
Trump's afraid of Israel.
It felt like a direct threat.
That's
Dude, it
wild.
It felt like a direct threat to him.
Dude, he's not. He's smart, honestly.
Yeah,
Dude,
creepy stuff.
Yeah.
no, he.
That's why they got to slow drip that carrot.
Yeah.
There's like little minor like appetizer distractions.
My algorithm's different. Leave me alone.
Slow drip the carrot is such a crazy.
I like to
but
play a
I
game.
I find it so funny.
I like to
I
play
like
a
it.
game. It's called "How Long Does It Take BB to Start Talking About the Holocaust?" And you can just take anything he's talking about, and he's gonna relate it back to the Holocaust at some point in the conversation. Dude, I'm serious. Like they asked him about Charlie Kirk. They were like, is there any truth to the allegations that Israel was involved with this? And he's like, blah blah blah. That's what. And it like within
Blood libel or
30
something.
seconds, he had gotten to the Holocaust. And,
Within, like, 4
And I was like, oh
sentences.
yeah, okay. I don't really know what
That's
that
like,
has to do with the
My Big Fat Greek
allegations.
Wedding. Have you guys seen that?
Big
My-
fat Greek
My
wedding.
Big Fat- yeah, where the
feel like
dad
I-
is always like, every word is a Greek word. He's like, Windex? Oh, from the Greek word, you know, and it's like, okay.
It's like, all right, amazing, cool.
Well, like, and as somebody who's
taking
operated
credit.
within, even at the state level, like, is there any hope to like clean this system up? Like, are we like, because this is what I want to say. Repeal Citizens United. I say this, most people don't even
Yeah.
fucking know what I'm talking about. That it's like the most influential Supreme Court decision of the century, for sure.
Probably.
I mean, like, name me a more, influential Supreme Court
because
decision.
money and politics.
Exactly.
Under
Explain it to somebody that
I
might be
mean-
listening and doesn't know what Citizens United was
okay,
or
you're
what
putting me on
that.
the spot. But basically, the outcome was treating people united into a corporation as people, like
Mm-hmm.
they are citizens. So they should have a right to free speech, and they should be able to spend as much as they want in elections.
Personhood
And-
for corporations in a sense.
and it's destroyed politics in this
So,
country.
well, because it's like this. It's like if corporations are people, right, which is essentially what Citizens United said, then a country of the people, by the people, for the people becomes a country of the corporations, by the corporations,
Right.
for the corporations. And that's what you've seen.
Right. Yeah. And I shared some examples with you guys, right? Of like, I'm trying to learn about an issue and everyone who's here is getting paid by a company that has a vested interest in it. And
Yeah.
there's no opposition that can show up. But you take that and you just blow that up, 10,000 times, and
Yeah.
that's DC.
At the federal level.
Yeah, where you have foreign agents that advocate for Israel that come to our country and pay thousands of dollars, and they send people on trips. Some of my colleagues, like they had people
Guess who
from
didn't
every
want the money?
state.
Charlie Kirk. You didn't want that money. Erica
State
wanted it, though.
legislators in every state
Luckily.
went to Israel on Israel's dime this year and did a propaganda tour. And I have colleagues in the Delaware State House who did that. And then when they did that, and I called them out and I posted their public state-run numbers and emails, they went ballistic and they're like, "Oh, you're putting a target on me." And it's like
What the hell? Why
it's
would you do
your
that?
public number.
Yeah.
And I'm telling people that are upset about this, they should reach out to you. And
Yeah.
if you can't handle that, you shouldn't be an elected official.
Well, and also, if you're not America first, you shouldn't be a fucking elected official. How about that? Because that's number one.
Right.
Like,
You gotta be
just talk
thinking
about
about who
Israel
you're
with most
serving.
politicians. Try to get them to say America first. Just try to put them in a corner with it.
The example
They
from
won't.
the New York debate when they asked all the candidates where and they're
The
all
only one that gave
Israel,
a good
Israel,
answer.
Israel.
The
It's
only
like,
one that gave a good answer.
yeah,
Mamdani.
he's like,
only
I'm
one.
gonna stay here.
Play that. Pull that up. That was great because that is so true.
I don't think I saw that.
We'll mark this so we can edit.
It feels like
put this.
AI generated.
Just of how everyone.
Well, just
but-
what you got to go through because
Sorry,
you got to
Yeah.
see how all of the candidates are they will not say shit about. They will not talk shit about Israel. They're all the same, except for Mamdani. He
Mr.
was the one-
Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you visit Israel?
Wait. Play
Mayor?
the
I've
one
said,
with you gotta give the
clip
context to
before
it
this.
because you got to see the clip with the other candidates. What they say, I think is.
Visit by a mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first? Mr. Cuomo?
Given the hostility and the anti-Semitism that has been shown in New York, I would go to Israel.
That is such a canned
Mr. Tilson, where would you go?
Yeah, I'd make my 4th trip to Israel, followed by my 5th trip to Ukraine, two of our
Does
greatest
Bibi have his
allies,
dick out when you get there
fighting
already,
on
or
the
is
front
it-
lines of the global war on terror.
Mr. Mamdani?
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
Mr. Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you visit Israel as mayor?
I will be doing, as the mayor, I'll be standing up for Jewish New Yorkers, and I'll be meeting them wherever they are across the 5 boroughs, whether that's in their synagogues and temples or at their homes or at the subway platform, because ultimately we need to focus on delivering on their concerns.
And
as
just
we've
yes or
seen-
no, do you believe in a Jewish state of Israel?
Oh my god,
Dude,
Not
As a Jewish state?
No,
As a state with equal rights.
he won't.
Okay.
he
Not
won't
as
say
a
it
Jew.
has
Do
a
you believe
right
in
to
America
exist
as
Jewish
a
I
state.
love how
Christian
they
state?
just
Like,
all
bro.
trying to
it's so crazy.
But perfect example. Perfect fucking cucks. All of them. I'm sorry. They are. You're a cuck.
They probably got
dude.
some weird porn
We're talking. They
search
sit in the
history.
cuck
I'm telling
chair, dude.
you.
Probably.
That's why the
Especially
cuck
the
chair
guy that-
exists.
You
dude.
guys slow drip that carrot.
Especially the guy that was like, I'm going to make my 4th trip to Israel.
Yeah, that was just like,
What a-
bro.
Like, laying it on a little thick there,
I know
buddy.
he loves getting spanked.
He's in a weird,
I use
He's
extra
a weird
tongue.
dude.
I use extra tongue with BB.
Now, is that because you think they're just in a bubble and that's what they think? Oh, obviously, this is what people want.
No, I think there's money involved. So I've only run at the state level, but running for Congress or something like that, I've seen people that I know who know the truth of what's going on there be like, I can't say what I think. And it's not so much that they don't want to get that the Israel lobby will give them money. It's that they're afraid the Israel lobby is going to spend against them, because they do.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if you guys saw, like in the last couple years, they unseated people that were elected that were doing like Cori Bush, Jamal Bowman, like they spent like $17-18 million against these people.
Yeah, well, we live in a country. Thank you for saying that, because I like this
And
is
like you
stat.
said,
We live in a
Citizens
country
United
where
allows that.
the candidate that raises the most money wins over 90% of the elections in this country,
Easily.
at probably every single
so
level.
a lot of times
you can Google me on that.
those answers
Can you
are
Google
like
that,
a
please?
fear.
Because I'm like, I'm curious actually. Like candidate that raises the most money, it's over 90%. But it's like,
That becomes the fear, though, right? They're like, if I say what everyone else is saying, then AIPAC's not going to get involved in this race and spend against me. And that's the calculus that they make. And I think that's disgusting. Like, I would rather lose, personally.
Yeah. It's a ruling by fear sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which
And then
like,
to see Zoran win shows, too, that, like, that only works to an extent when we allow these, organizations to wield
Washington
the power.
Post.
Well, and
91% of races.
Yeah, I knew it. Over 90%. Like, but here's the thing with like Mamdani, right? Like, I don't know how much you've corresponded with him since he's been like had all his success now, but it's like he's going to be stepping into those rooms now. Those influences are going, like you said.
Yeah.
Does he stay good? Does he?
Yeah, and it's hard, right?
You know,
then it
even like
becomes
AOC
real.
too. Like a lot of people have like turned on her because like she's like
Yeah.
I think she was probably idealistic maybe when she got in, and it's like she came and like met the realities of what federal politics are, and it's like,
and it's tough because you're constantly doing calculus, or you forget calculus. You're doing like basic arithmetic, right? Where it's like, all right, there's only so much goodwill to go around. And if I piss this person off here on this thing that's probably going to pass anyway, now I lose this. And this could be $10 million from my district and to, like, I don't know, feed pregnant moms that are on the, like, so a lot of times it does come down to helping people and then, like, making a bad decision to help people.
Because you can see where it's
I don't
leading
envy
to.
that. Like, I don't feel like I've been in that position because most of the time I don't even get that option. Right, like I'm on the outskirts where like they don't come to me with a deal. I never get a deal. They're just like, she's a no. Ignore her.
Like, we know what she's gonna vote for.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
Or they're like, she's a yes, right? Like we can push her around because she's gonna stick to her values. So we know we can count her on this bill because it's a good bill. So then I don't have any leverage.
Yeah.
It's the people that like do play the game that get those conundrums where now it's like, do I bring money home to my district that needs it in exchange for a bad vote here and there and actually making a bad decision for other people? And like I said, I mean, I would rather lose the election than kowtow. I would rather like say, look, they wanted me to do this in exchange for that and I would not make that deal. And so that's why we don't have the money. And I feel confident that if I were in that position, my constituents would hear that and be like, well, yeah, we don't want you to do that. But that takes, I think, also knowing that if you lose an election, that's not the end of the world. Right. And like
Still
that's
got stand up.
That's part of why I started doing comedy though, right? Because
I was also going to ask you
it can't be
that.
your whole life. Politics can't be your whole identity.
Well, I was going to ask you this too. Like fundamentally, right? Like on a fundamental level to society, who do you think could make a bigger impact? Like, because to me, it's like they're such two different, fundamentally different things. Stand-ups exist as like the kind of countermeasure to the things that are happening on that political side as like some sort of voice of reason for society.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some sort of rebellious attitude in there as well, for sure.
And so to have that where you're like, I was talking about your Kill Tony appearance and like how it's interesting because it's like people like, how could you, like, I admire the fuck out of you for doing that. Like, are you kidding me? Like, and also just your attitude about it as you go into it. Cause it's like, it isn't like combative. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to go in here. You know what I mean? Cause you didn't come in with that idea,
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah. Cause there were some folks after who were like, why would you, someone actually said, why would you platform someone like Tony Hinchcliffe? And I'm like, I don't know if you've seen how many followers he has.
There's like, I'm not platforming anybody.
He's platforming me, baby.
Yeah.
Okay,
I definitely.
I'm on his stage.
Look, I helped him get like 3 or 4 of those 2.5 million views. Okay, at least.
like,
Do you think it'll be used against you in the next election?
I mean, I think people use
If it
things
is-
against you. I don't think it'll be effective.
Okay.
Right? I was, when I first started doing comedy, I was worried that it would be used against me. And like, cause I automatically think of like what opposition ads would look like. And I'm like, who do you want representing you? This person or a clown? You know, and it's like a picture of me making a funny face or something.
Or they go to open mic and it's a new joke and somebody recorded it in the audience.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Like trying out new
It's
material.
like, she's not
and
even
all of a
funny.
sudden-
Why was I working on that tonight?
Yeah. But one of you guys said earlier, I think it was you, Cody, just that like the average person is looking for a authentic person in politics and like someone who's genuine, and that's always been what I've tried to be as a politician even before I did comedy. And I feel like comedy has kind of given me more room to show who I am and feel comfortable being myself. And I'm not like offensive in my material.
Right.
And it's not because like, oh, I want to be like PC or whatever. Like I just don't think that's funny a lot of times. And like I don't want people to come to a show and leave feeling like, oh, she's, you know, like she hates people of this group or whatever. Like, so I'm not as worried. I think if I was up there like saying crazy stuff and like, you know,
going off the cuff.
Yeah, like that would be
heinous shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about myself most of the time. I'm talking about like family life. It's not really controversial.
Yeah, you're dripping the carrot.
God damn it.
Yeah, drip that carrot. Slow drip that carrot.
I think we got the
matter of
title
fact.
for this episode.
The slow drip of the carrot.
Dude. Oh my God. No, but I mean, in the comedy realm though, it's like, I feel like some of our great political philosophers or just commentators, you know, like to me are the comedians, you know, and it's
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question. Who has the bigger impact? I think it probably depends on like you could probably say like these comedians have had more of an impact than these politicians, and these politicians have had, you know what I mean? I love both professions, I think, because of the impact that I'm able to have. And you know, the best days in my work as a legislator are the days when someone stops me that I don't remember having an interaction with, and they're like, you changed my life. And they remember like exactly what we did in our office to help them. And I have like a little subfolder in my inbox of those emails that I get where people are like, I just want you to know that this was really life-changing for my family. And in comedy, you know, you can see a whole room have that experience in a second. And
or not.
Yeah.
Or not.
That happens a lot.
Or not.
But that's necessary too.
But that's like,
and
that's amazing. And as a Muslim woman, a lot of times I'm in rooms where people have never met somebody Muslim before, besides their doctor.
Or the mothership.
Well, there's... So...
You had one on the panel with your Kill Tony, is that right? Hassan, isn't he Muslim?
No, he wasn't on the panel when I was on.
Oh, wait. No, that was last night.
Yeah. You know, there's actually a lot down here per capita. There's
well,
a high Muslim per capita comics. Not many... There might not be any Muslim women, actually, but up by me, like, I'll be in rural parts of Pennsylvania and Maryland, and I'm not talking about being Muslim or being Democrat. I'm talking about having moderate to severe black psoriasis. And they're like, oh, my granddaughter, you know, and like now we can have a conversation. Like we have made a connection now. And so I would say in that way, I can have a bigger impact at times as a politician, as a comedian than as a politician. Cause I'm getting like a bill that helps 30 people done. I'm helping one person here and there.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy both, and I hope to be able to help more people in both.
Right. I mean, and if you're obviously like going that route, then you know I would think that at a certain point the idea would be, okay, if I'm going to keep going down this, then to go up to the next level with it, right? I mean, to a like state, like at the federal state representative level, you know, which. That would be like a whole other thing because that would be
different people involved.
I mean, I got to think the step up, and that's another thing that's scary, I'm sure, because you know, if you got to that point, it's like there's all kinds of forces moving that are.
Oh yeah, no,
you know,
it's so much more nefarious.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So much more stuff happening behind the curtain, but
I
also like what you were saying about comedy and politics, like they both share that thing where. The goal is to find a connection with like a common belief or a common like something to relate to these people with, which because you've been in politics longer than comedy, like Was that did you feel like you had that skill going into it? Like,
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm African American, but I grew up in the burbs, and I went to a very diverse school for elementary and middle, and then high school I went to a super white school. And so then I went to college in a like predominantly white institution. And like I've been in lots of different types of like ethnic spaces. I've studied a few different languages. I grew up in the district that I represent. So when I was door knocking, I'm knocking on like my middle school math teacher's door. And like, oh, my bus used to run through this road, and like I know the kid that grew up in that house. And I am able to make those connections with people. And so that did come naturally, I think, as a politician. And it's been very helpful in comedy too. I think I was telling you this yesterday. I took a class, like a 6-week comedy class to start. And I kind of took it thinking, I'm going to check this off the list. Like, I always wanted to be a comedian. Give it a shot. See if you're good at it. And, like, you're not going to be good at it. And then you can, like, 20 years from now be like, oh, I did try it.
It's
Instead
like a
of
thing
being like,
yeah, sort of like a bucket list thing where it's like, it's something I want to experience in my life.
Yeah, I just didn't want to regret not trying.
Yeah. Yeah. You regret 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
And first class, our teacher said the
Adolf
first
Hitler
rule.
said that, I think.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, the 6 million shots you don't take.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on a podcast, it's fun.
It is.
Go ahead.
Always...
So I'm sorry.
Oof, okay.
Anyway,
so
don't
yeah,
clip
I
that.
said I don't do like jokes like that, and I don't do jokes like that. I don't think they're really funny. To be
They
honest.
do.
Clearly.
Yes.
Yeah. Where was I going? The Hitler joke, really.
You know.
You took the class.
I was talking about
6
baby
weeks.
Hitler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just he basically
Have
just
that
was
attitude.
the first rule of comedy, according to my teacher.
We're talking about comedy, aren't we?
Was to relate to the audience. Like, we all think be funny, but it's got to relate to the room. And so that has forced me, as someone who is from a minority group, who is from a, minority religious group and all those things, to not lead with what makes me different, but to lead with what makes me similar to everybody else. And that's a skill that you need in both spaces.
Mm-hmm. And as you climb that ladder, it becomes more and more difficult, because if you're, on federal level politics versus, an arena comic, it becomes harder to read those rooms because you're just one step removed.
Yeah, but as a comedian, you're not necessarily who was just telling me this? Because I was like, oh, what's the room like? I was asking, I was like, what's the room like? Is it white? Is it older? And they were like, because I was basically saying, I'm going to tailor my jokes to the room. And they were like, no, make your jokes funny. So it doesn't matter. And if the jokes are relatable to anyone, because they're just that funny, it doesn't matter who's in the room, right? That's when it's an arena and you're killing because you're talking about something that is so human that it has to. And I'm not at that point yet. I still definitely feel like I get to a room and I'm looking at everything and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're going like this.
Pick up
and then I'm going to
senses
cut that one and whatever. I want to get to a point where I get to a room and I'm not cutting anything.
Well, also
because
maybe
what I have works everywhere.
Maybe the perspective is that if you're good at what you do, that's just being good at what you do. You know what I mean? If I see a room and I go, okay, I could do this joke, but it's probably not going to work in this room. Why would I do that joke? You know what I mean? I'm going to do a joke that...
Fuck it.
Because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Do I want to test it? Do I want to prove a point? Or am I trying to do... because I talked to you about, the set I had that, when my best friend died. And, what is this about? Are we here to make people laugh? Or, that's another thing where I'm within myself, because it feels almost inherently narcissistic to, want to prove to have something to say or whatever. Why is the thing I'm saying more valid than anybody else or whatever, and it's that so there is that conflict. I feel I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, philosopher Cody's in the room.
You know.
Well,
Who am
that,
I?
that does get
Who
a
are any of
little-
us?
It gets a
Why
little.
That's how he
me?
starts his set.
Why do I have the microphone? We should
like-
all have the microphone.
Why am I the loudest? You are the loudest.
I thought we were podcasting. Are we podcasting? Is that what we're doing?
We are.
Is that what we're doing?
We
We're
are.
casting. We all have mics.
You're
we all have mics.
pontificating.
We're narcissists.
Damn it.
You
Nobody
aren't,
told me.
so you don't need a
No,
microphone.
you don't think about that.
You have to. I mean, in anything though.
No, but I mean, I guess like this is probably too simplistic to put it this way, but like there are recipes that maybe your family likes, right? Then it's like a family thing and it's like comfort food or whatever. But like you wouldn't make that if you had guests.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna pull out all the stops for the guests. And I feel like it's good to have those jokes that are for like your people. But I do think a lot of comics get lazy, and like I've done it myself where it's like, oh, I'm at this mic I go to every week.
These
I
jokes
know that
work
they're
here.
gonna like this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this. And then it's like, why? Like the point of me coming here is to work out new material that will work out there.
Yeah.
So
well,
I
that's
shouldn't
what
be playing
that's
to
the trap most people fall into. They
the
find the
mic
little
crowd.
comfort zone there, and then they're like, I'm gonna stay here. This is
Yeah.
nice.
Like, this
It's
is
like
nice.
if you're
I
not
feel
gonna be
good
pushing
here.
yourself outside that, you're risking obviously yes the not working part, but it's also
Yeah.
you're not gonna find the
Yeah.
you know.
So, but then sometimes, like, you know, I'm like one of my favorite jokes I've been working on just happened because I was hanging out with comics after a show. And I was just I'm like, it's like, it feels
Bobbing
very
and
like
weaving
middle
and
school, high
trying-
school, where you're like
yeah.
trying to like fit in and like get your joke in. And then like, oh, did they laugh? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I can still hang out. I'm not going to like walk away awkwardly.
Right.
And so I like threw it in and they laughed at it. And I was like, okay, wait, maybe that could work in a bigger crowd. And so I tried it at him, like, and it did well. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. Yeah. But it wasn't like so niche to this, like that crowd of comics when I wrote it. I was just trying to be funny.
Right.
You know?
Here, you guys keep this rolling. I gotta use the bathroom.
Well, and it's like to talk about what you said though, resonance is what you're searching for with like anything with what you're doing, because like connecting to people, it's like that's what people forget. They get all these notions in their head about it, and it's like at the end of the day, that's why that comedy person, whatever, was right, because it's like connection is the real goal here. So if you're, that's why I don't like edgelord shit and all that. It's like you're just trying to like be, and I went through that phase, I'll admit, but you know, it's one of those that we were talking about influences. I was like, you have to like find how your voice connects to people and like what, because it's about perspectives more than it is about any given joke.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's something that I'm still struggling with, but like understanding how people see you, not necessarily how you see yourself, but how they see you is important for how you then communicate with them. Right? Like when I first started writing jokes, I didn't write any about my skin. Because that wasn't part of how I saw myself as a comedian. I was writing about like death and dying and my parents and what were some of my first jokes? Like really like rudimentary, like okay, like rule of threes, XYZ, 1, 2, joke. Like I was doing that kind of thing early, and then I noticed
Rule of
people
three,
weren't-
Jay White cotton.
people were not connecting with me right away because they were distracted. And so I was like, all right, I gotta talk about my skin so that they can like pay attention.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, everybody, like we've all seen the comedians that are like super overweight and they're like, I'm a fat guy. And everybody's like, oh, you're fat. Ah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and my mom. And now they do their material.
Yeah. Well, it's like, because once you give them, it's a tension release for the audience, because once you give them permission to like you're not gonna, she's
Right.
not weird about it.
Right.
That's why like whenever
it gives
people
them
are
permission to laugh.
whenever people are bombing, like the worst thing you can often do is to try to like pretend like it's not happening. You like oftentimes just owning the moment of the
the That
failure.
always gets the biggest laugh. Whenever you're bombing and you're like, well, this is killing.
Yeah, exactly.
Biggest laugh. You're like, oh, well, that worked.
Yeah, because it's a moment of vulnerability, and I think that that's also part
and
of it.
we're all experiencing it.
Yeah.
So like it works. We all connect with that.
Yeah.
It's all about cutting that tension. Yeah.
Well, that's
Reading
that's
the room.
comedy is a constant push pull. It's a constant tension push. create tension.
I love what is this, Anthony Jeselnik?
Uh-huh.
Is that right? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
I just was introduced to his material like maybe 6 months ago, and I feel like I don't know how he's able to do it over and over and over, and it drives me
He's
nuts.
a dark fuck, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't like dark humor,
My mom
I feel
should have
like
been
you
on the
would hate
plane
it.
on 9/11. I think.
That's one of his bits. That's one of Jeselnik's bits.
Fuck, dude.
Damn.
He's
But
dark
he's
fuck.
got like so many where it's like he's gonna there's a misdirect, but it's so well crafted that you can't figure out when it's coming, and he's just real like it's so tense, and you can like you're like, what's he gonna say?
Yeah.
He's gonna make me laugh, and I don't want to.
Well, that's
and
that's the craft. It's like you're it's notching
So
notching
well
up that
done.
tension.
Yeah.
Creating that because the laugh is the release.
Yeah.
Right.
Think of it like
So-
going up a roller coaster. It's like the click.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
getting to the top, and then all of a sudden you go down. And
But
that's the laugh.
somehow he like what's really skillful in that like analogy, it's like every joke is click, click. And it's only 2 clicks, but somehow you still scream.
Yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
very efficient.
And you're
with
like, why am I
his-
still surprised
his
that it's
comedy.
right there? I know it's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really well done. Like I would love to get to that kind of level of proficiency where I can just like bah.
Well,
And
it's
like
yeah.
build
Like
that
just a
tension and
1-2 punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like over and over and over and over. Like I remember one of the first times that I went to a comedy show after I started doing comedy, and I couldn't enjoy it because I within like 2 minutes figured out the guy's formula, and I was like, I know I can't laugh at anything now
It's like
because I'm
knowing
getting
how
to
the
the
magic trick
punchline.
is done.
Yeah,
that's what
but
comedy
but
is.
certain
It's a magic
comedians,
trick.
it doesn't matter how many times I watch them, I can't get there before they get there, and I love that.
That's a skill that is definitely developed over just practice and time of just like finding the right
And being
ways
mentally
to do
ill.
it. That too, yeah. Thinking differently.
Just
than
being
anybody
completely
else.
absurd.
Yeah.
Like
having a dysfunctional childhood, definitely.
I'm a big Tim Robinson fan.
Oh yeah.
And like it's just it's so
I didn't fucking
absurd.
shit.
And again, at all. Like everything is just so
You sure about that? You sure about that?
sure
Are
about
you
that?
sure?
That's what you sure about
Dude.
that? What?
That's
It's
a great
so
fucking-
funny. Did you
Dude.
watch it? See, you look normal.
I think
Yeah.
you should
You're
leave.
looking at us
You
like
haven't
you're
seen I
like
Think
you
You Should
guys are
Leave?
strange.
You haven't seen it, bro? I think you'd appreciate it, bro. It's just absurd, but it's like the
funny.
zip line shit. He's on like
Oh,
the
yeah,
on the
yeah.
I've seen
Bachelor,
that,
but he
yeah.
keeps going.
Have
I
you-
feel
have
like
you
you're
s-
just here for the zip line.
What?
In his wetsuit. And
He's like trying to eat a hot dog in a meeting because
Yeah, he's
they
like,
skipped
they skipped
lunch.
lunch.
You can't.
I don't
You
think you
can't
can do that.
skip lunch.
Can they do that?
dude?
is that even
Oh my
allowed,
god.
man?
Yeah, and he does the drive-through thing. Oh my god, that guy's ridiculous.
So have you seen that
Yeah,
one?
I've seen that one.
55
that one.
Burgers, yeah.
55 Burgers.
My favorite of his is when there's a sketch in an office and his coworker is like, "Oh yeah, I was doing your mom last night," and and he just picks up the phone, calls his dad, is like, "Dad, guess who's alive?" and she was with Todd.
and they're all like, this isn't funny anymore.
The level of like world building that he does in that one-sided phone call is hilarious.
crazy.
Because like it switches to be like, "Yes, sir, drill sergeant, sir. I love you. I love you. Please say it back. Please say it back. Please say it back." Just
so good.
Well,
too
dude.
good.
So
Tim is
crazy.
a legend.
It's like picking apart just like he like crashes into the store and he's like we don't know
Yeah,
who
we're
did
all
this.
trying to. We're all trying to figure out.
Dude. Oh my
So
god.
absurd.
But like, see, and that's like the other, like, because comedy's got a spectrum.
I thought that was a guy with the. It's a pen. I thought that was a guy
Yeah, well, like,
with a hat. Like.
and that's an example of how comedy can be a lot of things. You know, it's like it can be that absurdness. It can be like poignant political commentary. It could be whatever you want. It's like
it can take so many different forms.
Yeah.
So
what
many.
understanding what comedy is though goes back to connection, and it's like whatever you're doing on whatever level, if it's absurdism or you're trying to like be a little Bill Hicks or whatever, like are you connecting? Are you actually connecting to the audience? Like is that's
Yeah.
That's at the end of the day, that's your job. It's both make them laugh and connect, and you usually have to do one to get the other.
Do you ever tell jokes on the floor?
Yeah.
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 What's a joke you've told on the floor?
Like
You're like,
it's
shit,
not, it's not,
what,
I don't
this
do
week?
bits. It's
Yeah,
not
I feel like
I
it's an
don't
in
like,
context
no,
Well,
it's,
like,
it's
do you
normal.
riff?
I'm like, yeah.
Do
yeah, I
you
guess
do you go for a laugh? Like, are you
Oh,
go?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that helps with like?
I feel like it doesn't matter what realm you're in. My pastor used to do that. Like, if you're,
Yeah.
it's like
There's a funny Detroiters.
getting your
sketch on
audience
that,
to
too.
laugh is a way to connect and create a rapport. To say,
Yeah,
a
but
way
it's
to tell the
also-
truth.
yeah.
And it's also a way to diffuse tension in politics, right? So like a lot of times I will use it to like, all right, we're all getting a little hype right now. It's
it's
like
getting a little heated in
bring
here.
it down a notch.
Yeah.
And also to remind, like to the connection point, like to remind what. So a lot of times it's during a debate, and so I'm like fired up and pontificating, since we're using that word tonight.
Yes.
And I'll almost, it's like when you're like floating and you can see yourself,
Uh-huh.
and you're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I'm really like
Out of body experience.
Yeah, I mean that happens a lot. Like
Kill
that
Tony.
happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kill Tony. Like, but like there's
I'm being
times
shit
when
on
you're
right now.
like,
It's like I'm crushing.
I didn't
Did you see
experience
his?
that.
Did you see his?
No,
No.
she hasn't. She doesn't want to watch it. That was the.
I had to do a podcast
That was the
first.
birth of this.
I'll
that
watch
was
it
the.
after.
That was the birth of this podcast. Was me watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you
that
want to
set?
keep this episode after you watch it.
Just the way he described it, I was like, ooh.
Dude.
And I actually asked him.
No,
I was
actually,
like,
the
do
jokes
you
were
still
solid.
get that
I stand by the
feeling?
jokes, dude.
It's,
I,
it's nightmare fuel.
I stand by the jokes,
yeah.
though. I stand by the jokes, dude.
I ran the light and got played off. And was like, oh, this is why comics kill themselves. Oh.
Wait, so they gave
I
you?
couldn't sleep.
They
Like,
gave
I
you
was
the
like-
bear, or
No, not on Kill Tony.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be here. I would have changed my name if
No.
I was still alive. I would have changed my name and moved to a different place. No, this happened. I'm not even going to say where it was. 'Cause people don't need to remember. Let's just say they played crickets, and I was like, I'm getting out of here, And I couldn't sleep. I just was like, oh my god, I've ruined myself.
but the thing
I will never recover.
The thing
I
for
must run away. I can't, like, in your mind just is like replaying it and what ifs and everyone knows and everyone saw and I'm an idiot and why would I even, and what if I did this and I could have done that and I can't believe, and there's a clock in the room. How did I do that?
yeah.
And then you tell your friends and they're like, oh, it's fine. What do you mean? No one probably even noticed.
Again,
and then you tell like one
don't
friend and they're like, there's a
pretend.
clock in the room, and you're like,
It's like you knew. This is what everyone thinks. Yeah.
But what I was trying to talk about, just like when you really get into it and you're like, you're going, and then you're like, oh, like I'm really into this, like let me chill out. That's often where I'll throw a joke. Because if I'm getting that
Soften
fired
it
up,
up.
I know everybody else is that fired up, and like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we do all work together.
yeah.
So
You
like
need
we
the tension
can't
release.
take ourselves so seriously.
Yeah.
I often, honestly, I just find it corny when people are like really like,
Guys, we're voting on the fucks budget. we're reallocating fucks. Dude,
I don't
that's
know,
what we need to
like.
do. That's what we need to do.
A lot of times it just feels. You ever talk to someone and it's like, ugh, they sound like they're like writing a book, and it's just like it just gives me the ick. Like it's just corny.
Yeah.
And so when I feel myself getting there, I'm like, all right, time to say a joke and like reset because this is weird. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's like a robotic feeling, but also like a superiority thing of like, man, does this
Yeah.
person think they're better than me?
Yeah.
And then it's like now you're making enemies without even realizing it.
So when I feel that, I'm realizing it talking to you guys, honestly. But it's like that realization like I'm a comedian. I can't not do it. I'm just like, joke. Like, what? Why are we all so serious?
No, it's.
Like,
Relax.
what?
It's okay.
What?
We're saving the world.
I'm telling you though, that's
It's intense. Like it's weird. It's really weird. Like I was supposed to do my first international show this summer, and I was really excited about it, and then all hell broke loose at the local level around property tax reassessment. And I was like, I can't go to Canada.
I got fires put out.
Nova Scotia needs me, but Newark, Delaware needs me more. And like I like locked in for like 2.5 weeks and just like studied property tax as much as I could and came up with bills and like made a lot of enemies and had a press conference. And then they were like, the press conference you had was political theater. And I was like, well, if it's political theater, give me a Tony, baby, because it was very good. Like, and it was really effective. Like we got multiple bills passes amendments that help people not lose their homes and not feel like they were going to lose their homes because they couldn't pay their property taxes. And like, it was amazing, you know? And I was super serious. And then like somehow that ends up on the front page of the local paper, and it's me like holding up like very like old school politician, just like I don't know nothing, and how dare you know
another thing,
another thing. And then the next time I'm on the front page of the paper, it's like me doing jokes to kill Tony. And I'm just like, these are the two sides of
this duality of
Well, yeah, I think that's good.
I'm being my full self.
Yes. Multi-dimensional.
We're not putting. We don't have to put you in a one box.
Yeah.
Got a couple boxes for you.
Black, Muslim, vitiligo, East Coaster, Yankee.
No, I know
Eagles
you.
fan.
Well, get off the fuck. All right, we're great podcast.
You're like Muslims are fine here, but
you
Eagles
start talking
fans,
about the fucking Eagle. I hate the fucking Eagles, man. No, y'all are gonna win the NFC East for 2 years in a row. I don't think that's happened in like 30 years, honestly.
I don't know. I
been a
feel like
while.
this is my controversial take. I think the Eagles got to start losing for everything to go back to how it should be.
I agree with that.
I love winning Super Bowls.
I can get behind that.
I love winning Super Bowls, but I do feel like something in this world shifted once Eagles fans got happy.
Yeah.
Like
once Philly got it.
It's not the natural order of
once
things.
y'all like got to use plurality in your championships.
That's not normal.
I don't like it.
We don't know how to act.
I don't like that plurality.
We don't know how to act. Like they lost. The Eagles lost 2 games in a row, and we all were just like, put me in.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I don't know if you know, one of them was the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
and we
that.
were talking big shit before
You're
that
damn
game.
right, and we had to remind you.
There were videos of kids. Did you see the videos of the kids in school punching cowboy dummies?
Yo, people take their
I'm
sports
like,
too
we-
seriously, bro.
Yeah.
People, Eagles fans.
Yeah.
we're in a. Look, as a religious Muslim, I have literally prayed to God about Eagles games. And I feel silly, but then I'm also like, well, he could do anything, so why wouldn't I ask him?
He is all powerful.
Why wouldn't I
Yo.
ask him?
Pretty sure Philly cheered when Michael Irvin got like his spinal injury. So I lost all respect for Philly fans on that day.
That's not the only injury we've cheered about.
Yeah. Fucking Rocky.
There was a white guy who got
Fuck
injured
Rocky.
with long hair. He got injured, and
Bro.
I'm not going to try to say his name, but you guys know what I'm talking
I
about.
think so.
Yeah, and people were like, "This is just a terrible injury, terrible, terrible," and we're all like, "Who you gonna win the game now?"
Yeah, well, we gonna win. We gonna
Who you
win.
gonna win the game now? I start kicking and screaming, "Break someone's clavicle!" Like that's how I. That's how I watch football.
This is how you get a ring? Fucking put me out there. Got a hammer?
I got 2 hands. So yeah,
Yo,
that's my take.
Put me at the tunnel. I'll trip him.
I know you got a show, and we're like already a little after 9 here, so I want to make sure you get there on time. But if you have anything on like anything coming up that you
Anyone
want to
promote?
say,
It's coming
talk
out
about?
in
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I do a podcast with
week
my
and a half.
uncle,
Okay.
Rocky Wilson, who's also a comedian.
Yeah. mhm.
Rocky
Called-
Wilson, shout out.
Yeah. Rocky
Came up with Keith
Wilson.
Robinson, some other peeps.
Yes. Patrice broke his
Patrice,
car. Yeah,
fucking-
he's got a lot of great stories.
Man, we didn't even get to that.
Yeah,
Damn,
we
that's a good
gotta
one.
we gotta
Well, we'll have to
get my
get-
uncle into the podcast.
Yeah, yo,
Have
My
you and your uncle?
uncle's- Yeah,
we'd love him.
My uncle's hilarious.
little
He
joint
probably
podcast
knows.
situation.
I got another.
Yeah. We should do a live show.
Yo,
We've done
Battle
it.
of the Pods.
we already
Battle of the Pods.
But
Battle of the Pods.
yeah, so my uncle and I do a show called For Lack of a Better Word, and he's a boomer. I'm a millennial. We do a lot of generational conflict.
Same
and
millennial to Z here.
Yeah.
You're a Gen
I'm
Z.
I know.
He's a fucking
Here, we're
child.
gonna go through it. I'm
Little
23.
baby.
Yeah, I'm a little baby.
baby.
I'm a little
The wee
6'7"
lads.
skibbity toilet guy.
lad. In it. We lad in it.
I want you to pull up that clip though too before when we close this out because it's
The
my
clip of
it's
him
the
as a
clip.
baby, or
No, just my
There are
clip that I
clips.
wanted to
the
play
slow
for you
drip of the carrot.
because it's the fucking
I just want to see a
the
carrot
best.
getting juiced.
Everyone watch Josh's email.
Oh yeah.
this is the best.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to 1 minute,
Minute
like
13.
Yeah, like
Ready to cue Wayne and Garth, and go.
yeah, just go. There's fine.
Say you want to go to Texas. Howdy, partners. Let's raise and rope Broncos.
Let's go down to the floor.
Howdy, y'all.
Or imagine being able to be magically whisked away to Delaware. Hi, I'm in Delaware.
That's great. It's like people only do things because they're getting paid, and that's just sad. I love it. No, I just wanted to play that.
That's
but no,
Delaware
thank you
mentioned.
so much, Madinah.
Thank you guys for having me.
Wilson-Anton, the honorable. We're so. It's a privilege to have you. Like,
we appreciate you giving us your time.
Yeah, we really, really do appreciate it. We'll hopefully have you back again at some point next year. We'll do another one.
Open door.
Because you're in Austin now a lot, so
yes,
we'll see you.
Yeah.
We'll see you around, I'm sure.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks.